quiet sound of extreme enthusiasm. I love
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
You guys are normally more talkative. What's up? No.
I'm just
You know
ready to go to
what? I
Tatooine,
have-
dog. Let's go.
Let me crack open an energy drink. Let's get this
Yeah,
ball rolling.
I just had 2 cups of coffee, and I left the coffee cup in the other room. Let me go. Let me go get that. I stayed up till 2. Yeah, slept like shit, like normal. And of course, my dog comes in at 6, wanting water.
They're like, give us sustenance, fucker.
Yeah, I love her, but she's such a whiny dog.
If not, then if you want to like think about it over the next few days, it would be useful to have your new characters, like general background of like who they were. I
Yeah.
think if it's just a bounty hunter or whatever, that's fine. Where they're from, and kind of like we did previously, like main goals for the character, like short term and then long term.
I could give you all that right now if you want.
Sure, just send it to me a message because I won't.
You won't remember it? You don't love me
Yeah.
that much? I thought you were a good DM.
That's
Like
a
Forrest
fucking
would have
lie.
remembered
I
all
don't
of
know
that.
who said that, but fucking on crack or something.
Don't drag me into this. I'm a terrible DM, dude.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
all
think
right.
good DMs exist, to be honest.
I think
Yeah,
you are
I think
both good DMs.
it's a combo of good DMs and good players.
Yes, it
that-
has
to
that-
be
that,
both.
Like,
100%.
actually make it. Yeah.
I've had really good games and I've had really shit games too, you know. So it's also just the day.
Yeah, but ultimately it's a team, right? You're a team, and not to
Yeah.
do it, but you're a team, right? You could have the most phenomenal DM, but if the players aren't invested in the game or paying attention or whatever, then it doesn't matter how good a DM you are. The story doesn't go anywhere. But if you have really good players who are veteran and you have a shit DM who doesn't have any interest in driving the story in a good way, then it doesn't fucking matter. And playing both of you in different games with different players, I know you're both good DMs. And in some of the other games, the players just didn't mesh in one instance or another.
Curse is strong.
So you're both good DMs.
Thanks for the confidence boost there, Ed.
He likes jerking you off.
Yeah.
Emotionally, not physically. I'm not a big fan of defeathering chickens.
Defeathering chickens.
Yeah, have you ever had to take the feather off a turkey or a chicken in order to eat it?
No.
No.
That's what I think of the male genitalia.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Raw chicken.
Raw chicken. Whoa, they changed some things on Roll20.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhat.
Okay, first order of business. Do you guys have?
Yes.
Sorry. Have you guys leveled up to level 5 yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both my characters.
Okay. And let me double check those real quick.
Oh, I don't know if I updated my sheet on Roll20.
Okay.
Double check here.
Yeah, it actually auto updates your proficiency bonus when you go in and change your level to 5.
Yeah. Doesn't look like you did yet, Forrest.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll actually update all your attacks and skills and stuff too, as appropriate based on your level.
Is there any questions about level 5 stuff? It should be pretty simple, I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't get a ton from
Me
it. So.
either.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Should be pretty standard 5e stuff for the most part.
Cool. I kind of made this character as a meme, essentially. So the backstory and stuff like that aren't super like fleshed out or developed. So I'll probably have to think of something, I guess, more ahead of
You're good.
time, and maybe send it to you like later on today, or maybe in the middle of the session while I'm thinking.
Yeah, no worries. And it can still be like, I don't care, meme characters are fun even with like somewhat of a backstory, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
His whole backstory could
Yeah,
just be
I just thought it would be
space.
funny if Anakin murdered his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just on a revenge plot. You could totally just do that.
Right, exactly.
He's a Tuscan influencer, but he has no ability to send his memes to any of his fans. So he has to come back to Tatooine and write them on a tablet. This is what I did 6 months ago. This is ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
He's got a whole journal of memes he wants to show his people. So that's why he's really back.
Look at all the
Yeah,
fun
like-
things I did.
We'll be laughing at this for the next 10,000 years.
Yeah.
So he gets back to his people, and in the privacy of a tent with all of his people around, he takes off his hood and he's some blonde chick who has a valley accent from LA. Perfect skin. That's why they wear the hoods, because they're protecting their skin from sun damage. Amazing.
He's Tuscan Jesus.
Tuscan Jesus.
He's like, there's no lawns in space. I can't do my job.
So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Get started. Sweet. You want to give a recap? Does anyone want to give a recap? If your memory serves you.
been 2 weeks.
Okay, I have my
Uh,
notes.
Let's start from most recent and go backwards. How about we landed on Tatooine and we're searching for transportation?
Yep.
We're paying a fee of some 33 credits a day or something like that. We have a mission to investigate something, which I honestly don't remember the details of that. Part of that, we were contracted with somebody who appears to be a Force-using. I don't know if we established that we know that he's a dark side user, because I don't think we would know. Because at this point, no one really knows that the Sith are around, or if they do, the knowledge of the Sith is very minimal. So we are probably assuming he's some sort of Jedi, whether we care about that or not. And then, because the Jedi Council still exists. And then before that, oh yeah, we had the fight at the house. We didn't get much information from the Dathomirian witch type. We stopped an explosion, but didn't stop the other one. That's pretty much it.
They
That's what I
did that.
remember.
Hired us as a fucking coward.
Oh yeah, yeah. I denied a standing contract with the user. His name. What is his name? I wrote it
Z.
down. No. Nesh.
Nej.
Nesh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, your guy's Z. Yeah.
Nej and EJ.
NEJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nesh, she was the one who wanted to contract with us. And then also Timur asked me to ask Z to message Total. Who's that one guy that helped us on Tatooine? Backstory stuff. And I don't think we fleshed that out. So Total wasn't reachable, and he said he would try to get a hold of or get a message back to him or something. Because he's
Send him to his
currently
voicemail.
undergoing. Yeah, he's currently undergoing a transformation.
Okay.
Is Total
cool.
becoming the Darth Vader of his species?
I was gonna say Total is the big bad.
Yeah,
Oh
that would
my
be amazing.
God.
No, he's gonna. So he basically used the feat option when he turned level 4 to become a droid. So you can convert to a droid at the feat.
That sounds like a terrible idea. You're a second-class citizen as a droid.
Well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to become a politician. That's going to be his new line of work. He's going to stand up. I was an organic one.
For giants.
For droid rights.
Right.
He's always felt.
Good luck in the
Nice.
Empire.
Yeah, little does he
He
know
always-
what's coming, bro.
Well, I mean, seeing the who the fuck are they? The Trade Federation, showing all these droids and their capabilities, because the war isn't fully over yet, right?
Right.
How capable they are and how prominent, and they can run their own society, all this sort of stuff. So he's like, oh man, this is the best time. I can become a droid. What I've always wanted. Mostly he's just tired of being short.
So Total just has a droid fetish. Like it really runs deep with this
100%.
guy. This guy's
100%.
like super
100%.
horny for droids.
He's actually just tired of being short and all the short jokes.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. And he's like,
He probably
well, yeah. He's got entire databanks, like entire planets worth of droid porn on his data pad.
Oh my god.
And really, it's just factories. It's just videos of factories doing their assembling droids. Is all it is. Because he's a fucking weirdo.
It's wild.
There's not any like production or anything. It's just millions of hours of droids being assembled at factories.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Nice.
I'm glad you have a bigger
So-
backstory for Total than your new character.
Yeah.
I'm just making shit up.
I know.
That's what's funny about it, Ed.
Mhm.
You're making more shit up for Total, who's not here.
Mhm. No, I just made a backstory. I think it's pretty legitimate.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll see.
no, I agree with you.
We'll see.
So, to kind of put that together with some other tidbits of information, you landed on Tatooine, are paying about, like Ed said, about 33 credits a day for the docking fees, and no, you didn't pay any for refueling or anything because you didn't really use much fuel for what capacity you have.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the other recap is we bought a whole new engine, which basically took all of our money
Yes.
that we
Yeah.
made off that one.
Yeah,
So,
you bought
yeah.
a hyperdrive, a pretty good hyperdrive, so that you could actually not take 2 weeks to fly to Tatooine.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
And we didn't encounter any ships to rob.
yeah,
Sad.
nothing, because you weren't actively looking for, like, you
Yeah.
weren't out searching. And if
Well, I
you
guess
guys want to do that at any point to go, like, actually search for other ships, you can do that. There's ways to do that, but just flying, there wasn't any real major issues or interactions between the Nar Shaddaa and Tatooine, so pretty easy travels. You've offloaded at a small spaceport into this, small village within Tatooine. There's not much to this town, but it does have much to this village, but there is a small spaceport off to the side. You looked around. You did see people riding speeders. You do know that this outpost that you're headed to was basically a black market co-op for better terms, with multiple black market dealers and spice dealers who ran and co-owned this this factory. It was similar, not really a factory, it's sort of an outpost and spice manufacturing plant. Pretty much the same ownership group, you were told, as the droid factory on Nar Shaddaa. A little bit different from some of the locals here in Tatooine who help run it. It was overtaken by, they believe the Pike Syndicate overtook it. With the information they've received from you, plus other sources of information. That's what. So at this point, you guys can look around the city, the village, or you can just start walking out to the outpost. It's quite a ways. You would likely want some kind of travel mechanism. There are likely speeders to be able to rent. Many people here ride speeders, it seems, so you can look around for like a land speeder.
Can we get one of those conjoined ones where we work together to make it move?
Those don't seem to be very common, but you could probably look around to find one.
That was a
Talking like
bicycle joke.
the one that looks like a sidecar almost.
Yeah, it was a bicycle joke.
Oh, he was, yeah. It's like the double
Yeah.
bicycles.
Sorry.
People sit behind each other and pedal.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. How many? I guess we'd have to go to the actual rental place or whatever. How big is this village or whatever town?
It's not very big. There's probably a few, there may be one or two speeder vendors that you could find a speeder from
Mm-hmm.
if you want to take a look around.
Okay. And do they just exclusively sell single-person speeders, or do they sell bigger vehicles as well?
You can look around and see.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. Are you looking for something specific?
Just anything that could fit all of us in one.
A bantha.
Like an X-34, like what Luke
Yes.
had.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or a bantha.
Sure.
I'm also down for a bantha.
Yeah. Whoever's the main person looking, go ahead and just make an investigation check for me.
My investigation shit. But alright. I got a sick nat 1.
Oh, nice.
Sick now.
They help him out.
Yeah, one person can.
I'll do it actually, I'll do it.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah. I'm too distracted by the weird sand.
Yeah.
Places sus.
That pop up.
Oh god.
Oh, nice. Another nat 1. Let's go.
Starting off strong, guys. Starting off strong.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, that means all of our rolls are going to be 20s from here on out, boys.
Oh, yes. You guys find this. You look and you see a bunch of people on speeders, but you cannot find a vendor. Finally, you come across this very small, almost like junkyard of destroyed different speeders and like land vehicles and maybe even some ship parts. There's this kind of miniature dwarf human, so a very small human, not young aged, but just a very small, around 4 to 5 feet human, and he's kind of digging around in this yard, and you guys come across, and he immediately perks up and tries to get you to buy something. He offers speeders for rent, just like single person land speeders is all that he can really afford and has available for you, and they're definitely not stock. They are heavily modified and scrapped together from parts, from what you can see.
Z is going to look them over and see if they're actually even safe.
Yeah, good
Technology.
technology. Yeah.
Holy shit, Forrest was right.
Nice.
As you look them over, he immediately pulls a blaster and points it at Tamir. Once he like fully turns away from what is preoccupying him to like fully look at the party. He's just kind of backing up slowly.
Oh, okay. Whoa! What's going on? What's the issue here? I was just looking.
You better not steal anything.
Is he talking to Tamir?
To all of you. He's kind of looking between all of you.
No, I was just making sure this was a legitimate rental. Something that isn't gonna explode if we're driving. So we're looking to rent. What do you charge for prices?
He's kind of still looking you over. Not really. You're not fully convincing him yet. It'll be about 100 credits a day.
Does that seem high?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
triple the price.
Okay. Is that double the price?
Not for this beauty.
No, I mean, sorry.
Oh,
This
you're
is me as
asking
a
me.
player. Is that double the price?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty high price, you would assume.
Well, that's a pretty high price, I presume. Let me look at the. Can't go wrong if you just paraphrase the GM, right?
Yeah, right.
So let me look
Right.
this over, because that is a high price. And if it's worth 100 a day, we'll give you 100 a day. But if it's not, then would you be willing to haggle down to a more reasonable price, or should we just leave?
We could talk about it. Starting to slowly put the blaster away. Now,
Okay.
like seeming that you might be willing to pay.
And Z is going to slowly pull out his pouch and just show it to him. We have physical credits, right? He's going to jingle it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to put it back, and then he's going, I'm just going to look at these possible rentals, and if they're not death traps, then we can talk about a lower price.
Very well.
Okay.
So, on your technology check, you look them over. It almost so there's two primary ones that seem to be in better condition, I'll say, and then there's two that are moderate condition and one you would likely not trust. The two that are in the best condition, well, all of them actually look like something out of Mad Max. They look like they're meant to either be raced, but likely not in like any kind of official speeder races. They are kitted out with like weapons and defenses, but not in any kind of smart way. They more just look menacing than they would be actually useful.
Like someone who
They
watched Mad Max but has no technical skill in
exactly,
particular.
almost like a fan project of some intense speeder races, and they look reliable. Not something you would want to on an extended trip or rely on it in any heavy sense, but you could ride them. At least the
And
main two would get you where you need and back.
and how long, if so, say I rented or we acquired these somehow, how long would it take for me to put them at a state that they would be good, or would it just not be worth it?
It likely wouldn't be worth it because the parts you need to procure would be
More
difficult
expensive.
to get.
No.
But
Okay.
does he have them already? Could you make a deal?
You could take a cursory glance, look over the junkyard. You might be able to find the parts you need. There is a possibility they could be there. You're not sure if they would, but yeah, you could take a separate opportunity to look if you want.
I'll just turn to my friends and, hey guys, I don't think this is worth it. Let's just go, and then we'll leave.
Tamir doesn't like turn his back to this guy. He
Okay.
walks backwards. This guy pulled a gun.
Yeah, and
I'm
as
scrubbing myself man down.
as
which I need to.
Z moves away, it reveals to that guy that Noct has been holding Flashy out the whole time behind Z,
Okay.
just in a place you
He
couldn't see it.
basically just like hides behind a piece of like junk metal in the yard and kind of just peers over it, watching you guys as you walk away.
And once we're at a safe distance, I'll put my gun away.
Okay.
Base, could I do a lore? I don't know if that would be the accurate one, but could I do a lore check to see what the laws are in this area? I know generally it's the hive of scum and villainy kind of thing.
What law are you like? What are you trying to do?
Could we have blasted this guy and taken what we wanted without a lot of repercussions?
I mean,
is it that lawless?
There's no like law enforcement per se, but if he has anyone in the city who moderately cares, that might be an issue with them, and you might have to deal with like people in the city individually or group coming together to go after you.
Okay, so
Probably be a larger concern.
So as long as he doesn't have any gang signs up or look like he's wearing some kind of uniform, we probably could have safely shot him and taken what we wanted.
Yeah, I mean, there may have just
Reasonably.
been people in the city who knew of him, and like they kind of help protect each other in some cases.
Oh, they probably had the parts we needed, so come at us. No, I'm kidding. All right, so
We'll take your stuff,
with
too.
that being done, walking out, and Z doesn't care because he knows that Jerry's going to be watching his back too. So as soon as we're outside and Jerry comes out, he's going to point to Jerry and tell him to. How tall are the buildings here? Are they just one?
Yeah, I mean they're you rarely find above one story, and a lot of them are built into the ground. Typically in Tatooine, just due to heat.
Yep. Okay. Just want to make sure. So he's gonna tell Jerry, "Hey Jerry," and Jerry's got his drone with him, his little spy drone. He's like, see what you can find, and points up to the roof, and Jerry will scale the roof and then start looking for a speeder shop.
Mm,
And while he's doing that, Z's just going to start picking a direction away from the port that we were at, and he's just going to start walking.
okay. Yeah, so it takes the probe droid some time, and in the meantime, as you guys are walking around, Tamir's receiving, a lot of like side eye. Tuskens typically are not seen as friendly creatures to a lot of citizens. Some are more friendly, but a lot of them aren't. And it's weird to see one that seems a little more civilized within a group.
Anybody who gives Tamir side eye, I'm gonna give him side eye back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamir is just making himself look threatening as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tamir's the equivalent of a well-dressed black man in a town full of white Southern people.
So it's causing, some no real concern, but there is just a slight concern from some people. But most of them just steer clear and don't really engage. No one really comes up and engages at all. And most seem afraid.
It's just sort of a
Right.
clutch your pearls moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
and
God.
lore-wise, I mean, Tuskens are raiders. They're known for raiding
Yeah.
people and killing caravans and stuff. So I get it.
So you guys make your way kind of deeper into the little town and village, and eventually you're notified that the probe droid finds what seems to be a more reputable speeder and speed bike and several kind of land vehicles shop.
Sweet.
Okay.
Provides you with directions to head that way if you'd like.
Okay. Could I also ask Jerry to just kind of scout the area, just casual, like anything obvious, like gangs who are roaming, or I don't know, anything that just looks weird, or anything that looks beneficial, like a vendor who doesn't maintain his stall and has products sitting out on the street.
Yeah, I would like to do a perception check on that too, as I do have a shady background.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and make perception checks, yeah.
Do you mind if I make one for each of my characters, or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Another natural one.
Yep.
And is there something specific you're looking for, Jordan? Your character's looking for?
Any place that might be able to give us more information, any place that might be connected to my past, stuff like that.
Okay. You find that here it's hard to determine kind of what people's connections are, what their what they might be associated with, those kinds of things. People tend to keep things a little more hidden than they do on Nar Shaddaa. Nar Shaddaa is, full of a lot of affiliations and crime and a lot of openness about all of that. So here it seems a lot more dulled down in general. But, it almost seems like there's you haven't even seen another Trandoshan, it seems. It's very bare and very little here that seems connected to your past. Almost surprisingly so. You start to sense that something's a little off because of that.
This place is you're not doing so hot there.
Yeah.
Also, that second
Yeah,
one
hopefully
was
we
a
get
performance. Do you mean to do that?
No. Nope. Did not mean to do it at all.
So
yeah, if I don't find anything, then I mean I'll be suspicious of it, but keep on strutting.
Yeah. So you eventually, as you're kind of slowly taking your time walking through, kind of determining what's what's going on here, you make your way to this vendor who looks much, in comparison, it's a lot nicer than the previous vendor you were at. This vendor has an actual building, it seems, an actual building to hold and repair their vehicles.
Sweet.
You see, as you kind of approach the front, you see a Mel Togruta with kind of a black and red, very uncommon, what's it called? I think it's Leku for them as well. Their hair head thing. The front, you see them kind of guarding, but also seems to be sort of maybe the owner of the shop or an employee of the shop there.
How did you spell the species name?
Togruta, it's Ahsoka.
Tugruta, Ahsoka species.
Oh, okay, good.
Togruta, I think is how you say it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Togruta. I think they're called Leiku.
And multiple stomachs.
Yeah, they are Leiku as well on Togrutas.
No, they're called Montreal top their skull. Oh, and 3 Leku. You're right. My bad. The Montreal,
Yeah,
I guess, are
Lek
the
or
spike.
Leiku. Yeah.
I
Cool.
thought they were one and the same.
So he kind of crosses his arms as you approach. Not like definitely still curious and not used to seeing a Tuscan in the city, and also this just weird group of people, but much less immediately suspicious than the previous merchant that you visited.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything, he just nods to you as you approach, arms still crossed.
And give him a nod as well.
Well, good, sir. My friends and I are here to look to rent some of your ships, speeders.
He kind of looks at you over for a minute. What's the use case here? What do you plan to use it for?
We are honest. We're investigating something for somebody who has paid us to investigate something.
Could have just said a
We need
client.
What's that?
Could have just said we're investigating something for a client.
Yes, we're investigating something for a client. My copy hasn't kicked in yet, so
Okay.
my brain isn't functioning on on all 3 brain cells. So yeah, we're investigating something for a client in the local area.
Very
We're
well.
we're not going to go out and race it or anything. We're going to talk to somebody.
Well, what kind of speeder are you in the market for?
Something that'll fit all of us. And I point to my group here.
Well, 4 seats, okay. Well, 4 seats actually. No, I was right the
4.
first time.
Yeah.
4
'cause
seats.
Yep.
Very well. And does it need weaponry?
What's the cost difference? What's your base cost to begin with for a speeder without?
A speeder that fits 3 or 4 without weaponry?
Yeah.
And you notice that he pulls a tablet from kind of on the side of the table and pulls it up and kind of runs through. Well, actually, unfortunately, we only had one, and well, that did not get returned by the last customer, and apparently it was scrapped by some Jawas. So,
Outstanding.
would you be interested in?
Killing some Jawas? Yes.
Well, I mean, that's not in character for you, but
Yeah.
would you be interested in another size? Or, I mean, I can provide two two-seaters. It'll run you about 25 credits per day each.
2 2-seaters. Okay.
That's not too bad, actually.
Z is going to look at the other 2 and do what he did. Okay to you guys?
25 a day.
Yeah.
Per person.
I can
25
serve
a day
that.
each, yep,
Is that per person or per vehicle?
per vehicle. So 2. So
Oh,
50
so it's
credits
okay,
a day
yeah.
for 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Noct will throw a thumbs up.
What
Yeah.
about weaponed
Way better
vehicles?
deal.
Our two-seaters don't actually come with any kind of weapon or defense mechanisms.
What about the 4-seater with weapons?
The 4-seater with weapons is the one that was apparently scavenged.
Oh, was that the claim by the former renter?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So do you have 4-seater without weapons then?
It doesn't look like we do. I thought we did, but for some reason our stock has been dwindling. Not
Sounds
sure what
like you
that's
have-
about.
Sounds like you have an employee problem.
Possible.
And Noct will go and then tap his blaster.
What my friend is offering here is for us to investigate and take care of your employee / salvage problem for recompense. That's the right word.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, give me just a second. I was looking up the word recompense because I don't know if I used it correctly.
I'm not sure you did either, but I
Yeah.
understand what you meant. That's what counts.
Would I be able to assist him because I started that?
You're gonna
Go ahead.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check.
recompense to give something in compensation, such
Oh,
as
yeah.
for service or damage. Ah,
That makes sense.
I'm not totally brain
This
dead.
is compense
I'm
is
totally
compensate.
brain dead.
Compensation.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You said it was persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay.
Good at what I do, even though.
And
I
what
don't
did you
suck
get,
at it.
Ed?
7.
7. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, how about if you can purchase these at the normal rate or rent them at the normal rates, and then I can give you kind of simple directions to where I was told where this Jawa outpost is. If you return with speeder, or let's say 50% of the parts of the speeder, we will refund your full amount that you paid for the speeders, and We can give you 750 credits on top of that.
Like a deal to me.
Yeah, Noct throws a thumbs up.
Very well. Says, I'll be back. He kind of turns around, walks through, sliding door behind him. It's like probably 15 minutes total. Kind of
Dang.
get a little impatient.
Yeah.
But a few minutes later, a large door opens up on the side of this building, and he pulls out, driving a 2-seated speeder and pulling another one behind him with a small rope. Pulls it out, parks them, and pulls off the rope that's connecting the two. Leaves them both on. Are you familiar with how to drive?
Yes. I am, and so's my droid friend here.
I would imagine I
Um,
would be. I think Trandoshans drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be fairly. Yeah,
Don't
Tuskens do.
doesn't the Trandoshan like pilot its own bounty ship?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Think so.
in the main series. Yeah.
I think that's just piloting, isn't it?
yeah. We'll just use piloting.
Yeah.
Which do you guys have piloting,
No.
or at least the intelligence to pilot?
My intelligence is 11.
No. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
I
great
mean, we could
answer.
pilot as long as we're not trying to do anything goofy with it. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll return it. So just a quick question:
Yeah.
if we hadn't walked in and offered to recover your vehicle, how would you have recovered them?
There's a network of individuals that do work probably similar to what you do. Might have hired them if they came through town, or we count it as a loss and move on.
Okay. All right. Sounds fair. Okay. We'll bring it back. We'll see you in a short period of time. I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to take.
Yeah. How far is this?
On a
Jawa post?
speeder, it's the Jawa. So he explains general directions, kind of where to head outside of town, and then from there, like where to go. It seems it's probably about a day's ride on a well the Jawas are probably about a couple hours ride. The outpost is closer to 6 to 8 hours on speeder.
Okay. We're doing the Jawas first.
That would be my plan. A
And
little
it's
side.
Yeah.
it's not on the way, but it's not far out of the way, so you can kind of make it a trip if you wanted.
Okay.
What I suggest, my friends, is that we load these speeders up in our ship, and then we use our ship to locate the Jawas, and then also use our ship to locate their outpost. And maybe we could just stage from their outpost if we convince the Jawas to leave permanently or not permanently.
Will there be a landing space though? That's my question.
You figure that you can try and land. None of you have done it in this ship, off of a port, so it might be a little difficult. And I would say the harder part actually will be starting up the ship and taking off in a hurry if you're trying to do that.
At a
Right.
space that's not port. Plus, they probably don't have support for a full-size ship. But I was thinking expediency.
I'm thinking about people want to take
You
our
could
ship.
fit the speeders in the back of the ship. You cannot fit the 2 speeders and the 4-seater if it's in full size condition in the back of the ship.
And that's what I was thinking too. Is if we aren't, so say we come across, everything works out for us, and we've got parts and stuff. How are we going to fit them on our speeders? How are we going to tow them?
Yeah.
Right, because we have to. He wants us to bring back parts, but are these speeders big enough to bring back parts?
If you tied something behind them, you could likely. You're comfortable enough. You think you could probably, depending on what's out there, at the actual Jawa outpost, you could rig something up to carry them back.
Okay, that was just my idea. Is that we use our ship to locate, find, and recover. But
I mean, you could use one of us or two of us to go on a speeder ahead of that and scout it out, and then recon back to the ship, and then we'll have way more information by the time we get, over there.
what do you think, Tamir?
Yeah, we always hunted with a scouting party.
Okay, so we
I
send
know
out
the sands. I can show you the ways.
While you guys are talking, just give me a minute. My dog threw up, so I'm gonna clean it up real quick.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that. What if we do send the speeders out and have somebody fly the ship just waiting? Because it didn't cost us anything to dock and undock. It's just we land 33 credits a day, my thinking is that if we find more than the speeders can handle, we'd have to make multiple trips.
Right.
No,
but we could
I
also
agree with
just do
that.
that.
It would make sense to have somebody with the ship on standby, in my opinion. I think we should just scout it, see what it's looking like, and then regroup if necessary, or scavenge the parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I agree, but
In that
plus, if we go, one set of us goes on a speeder, and then we're able to bring the ship in, load it up. That's extra space because we're just gonna go back on the speeder.
Right, yeah, we could just make 2 trips. We could go out there just fully on the speeders, leave the ship where it is, and then if we determine that there's more stuff to grab, we could just head back out there with the ship.
Well, no,
And I'm assuming
what I meant
Oh.
was you take one speeder to the ship, the scout speeder goes out there, and then with that space in the ship, you now have more space to load stuff if we need to. And then the scouting party can go back on the speeder and get there probably faster or around the same time to
yeah,
the
he was saying
shop.
a couple hours to the initial Jawas who probably have the strip parts, and then 8 hours to get to the actual camp that they have, right? The other
I thought he was saying like it'll take few like an hour, like an hour or something, like he said, to the Jawas, but the actual mission will take like 8 hours.
Oh, no. I think he meant, and you're right, it's an hour or so to the Jawas who stripped our stuff, but I think he was saying the Jawa encampment, where they have their actual homestead, is another 8 hours.
Okay, because I
No.
understood it as
I
Jordan's
could have
right.
that wrong. Jordan's right. Okay.
So it's an hour to 2 hours from where you're at to get to the Jawa outpost,
Got
at
it.
least where he thinks it's at. And then it's about 6 to 8 hours from there to your initial, probably closer to 7 to 8 hours to your initial,
our
to
actual
the
main
actual
mission.
factory, the outpost that's being controlled by the Pike.
We're doing a side
Okay.
quest. This is a side quest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying that our side quest had multiple steps, and I was not understanding that. Okay, yeah, let's just do the speeders then, and just see what we
I
can
think we're
get.
just
'Cause
overcomplicating this.
we are, and
Yeah.
I tend to do that. I apologize, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring in all our assets. America wins wars by overthinking shit.
I mean, you're right though. With having the ship, it'd be way easier to load everything onto it.
Right. Yeah. Let's send a scouting party and then have a ship on standby. I
Yeah.
can be in the ship, up in the air, waiting for you guys to tell me what's going on, and land if I need to, and then, yeah. Sound
Sounds
good?
good to me.
Okay. So I'll take one of the speeders to the ship, load up the ship, and I'll have Jerry with me, and then we'll take off, and we'll wait for them to get to their destination to tell us what's going on.
Tamira and I are going to the Jawa camp.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll be shortly behind him in the ship. I'll be like hovering in the air.
Okay. You go ahead and you load up the ship or the speeders. So, sorry, let me ask one more clarification. You're putting one of the speeders on the ship, right?
Yes, and I'm staying with the ship. I'm gonna get the ship in
You
the air
and the
while
droid.
me and the droid. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I have the scout droid. Yes.
So, we'll do 2 things here. Who's actually driving the speeder?
I can drive the speeder.
Probably. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I'm sure Tamir
I was
could
gonna
too.
say-
Either of us. If
I
you
was
want,
gonna say I don't really have any long ranged weapons.
yeah,
Or I do,
that's
but
what
I'm
I
not
just thought
proficient in
about.
them.
Was I have my blaster rifle, so I could
Yeah.
be on firing if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case, man.
Yeah.
I think that's better because like I can, but my 2 hit with them is like just my proficiency bonus.
Right.
It's not anything insane.
And again, not to slow down, but would it be better to have Tamir in the ship with Z and then have Jerry on the speeder with Noct, because Jerry is a scout?
So the sands are difficult terrain on Tatooine.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I ignore that, but if I can be on the ship too, I'm totally okay with that.
I think Tamir being out in the sand is better, personally.
How about this? How about Noct is on the ship with me, Jerry and Tamir take the scout ship, the scout speeder.
Oh God, you're sending the 2 idiots to do something.
That's what I.
Nice.
They're gonna get lost in the
Dalton
cantina.
is supposed to join. I don't think I actually only told Ed that, so.
Who? Sorry.
Dalton
Oh.
should be here later.
Oh. Oh, cool. Awesome.
Fuck's he
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
get to Tatooine?
He's been asleep on the ship the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
been
god.
napping.
He has narcolepsy.
I've been slowly
That's funny.
stealing all
Yeah.
his stuff.
You know what?
His room's just empty.
Yeah, I think we're overthinking this mission. I think
I think we should just
I-
all go on the speeders.
yeah,
at-
we should
at
all
the
just go on the
advantage.
speeders. I'm just overthinking
And
it,
then
man.
we can make 2
Yeah.
trips. If it's an hour
Yeah.
out and an hour back,
yeah.
that's really not that much time.
I tend to do that, guys. Sorry, I'm like, we have all these assets and let's use them all at once, and it's like we don't need to because we are just playing a role playing game, not a real life thing.
I'll drive Noct because I can't really shoot that well. My
Yeah.
Chakram is what I chose as a ranged weapon because I am proficient in it. It has like a range of 30 to 90 feet.
Oh my
So
god.
it's really not that far. Yeah. But yeah.
So if we do come across aggressive fucking Jawas, then Nock is just gonna full bore 100% sprint straight at them to get you in melee. Just
Yep.
afterburners on. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
my range is 105 to 420.
Yeah. See.
Give me in range and we'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
Which is like a whole ass dune away. So yeah, so just
Right.
double speeder
Yeah, double speeder.
and
We'll
we're on
leave
our
it
way.
that would be more Star Warsy anyway. You know, let's not do what tactically makes sense. Let's do what is thematically fun.
Because it looks cool.
It looks cool. Yes. So 2 speeders, no ship. Everyone going.
I can hear the speeders now.
Speeder.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so who's driving the speeders?
Z and
I will because I have advantage on desert terrain navigation.
So does that apply to walking or is that hovercraft as well?
I mean, I imagine that I'm just familiar with the terrain.
Yeah.
It's like an ability that I got for being a sand person, dude.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can drive one. Z can, and then Gary can sit on the back of another or pilot another if you guys want to do that. But
it's Tamir and Noct, and then Z and his droid.
that makes sense. Tamir piloting, not shooting.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And then Z will be piloting the other speeder, and Gary will be on the back.
So those of you who are piloting, go ahead and just make pilot checks for me. This is just
Oof.
a general check.
Okay, where do I find that?
Under
Is there like an
intelligence.
extended character sheet?
It's under
Um,
persuasion.
No, it's under intelligence. Should be in your skills under intelligence.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a,
there we go.
Blood persuasion. Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Even with a -1. Holy shit, natural 18.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then who's leading? Yours is leading, right, Tamir?
Mirror's
You're in
leading.
front.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check with advantage for me.
Okay. Sick.
Nice.
Damn.
Good rolls, man.
We just need to get the ones out of the way early.
Yeah, dude.
hmm
Sweet. Oh, let's see here.
I was rolling that to see what
Okay.
survival.
It
Surviving.
takes about hour and 15 minutes to get to the area that that was mentioned to you by the merchant. The Jawas, there's no sign of them when you get to the initial area, but Tamir, you're used to kind of how Jawas move, where they're signs where they've been at, used to tracking them when needed. And so it doesn't take you very long to immediately spot some, like a common path that looks like that seems to be traveled, and you follow along that path for another 10 minutes or so, and just over a hill kind of sand, you see the top of what appears to be it's not a sand crawler, but it is a barge that looks about the same size as a sand crawler, but it is destroyed, it looks like. You would have to get farther over the hill to see it. That could possibly expose you to anything. You're not quite sure.
I won't crest the hill for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna relay this to my friends. And damn, I wish Dalton was here because I know he has binoculars. Up ahead, destroyed wreckage barge ship. if we go any further, we'll be exposed.
What's the distance?
Likely 100 yards.
Oh,
100
that's
to
okay.
200 yards.
Okay. Lay low and Jerry, send your secret droid.
Okay.
And
So
you'll send secret droid.
go ahead and make a stealth check and a perception check for the secret droid.
Okay. Let me see. I don't have his auto stuff, so his stealth. I know he has a stealth. Where the fuck? Oh, it's a +3. All right. Let me make a d20. Oh, that wasn't good. So I got a 5 on that, and then his perception is +3 as well. He is tiny though, so he has an 11. A 5 on stealth and 11 on perception.
Okay.
Oh wait,
No
sorry.
pluses?
So it's an 8
Yeah, I
on
was
his
gonna
stealth
say.
and a 14.
Should have a high dex. Okay. So
It has a 13 dex.
yeah.
Yeah, which is goofy, but he's tiny,
Yeah.
so it gives him advantage on something.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So he was terrible. He just zooming down there.
Perfect. He crusts over the hill and begins making his way towards what can now be seen is a completely wrecked out into the sand. Looks to be I forget what they're called, but the like a sail barge, like the flying ships that aren't spaceships, atmospheric transport. Yeah, exactly like Jawas.
Okay.
One that seems to be crashed out into the sand. You can see it's buried in sand. There's sand mounds kind of around the bottom, the base, that have grown from the wind across the dunes, and a smattering of parts of both what you can assume is probably the barge itself and also other possible parts from different places that is just cluttered outside the ship. The droid would hear some Jawas, kind of emanating from the area of the barge.
Sorry, my droid has advantage on any perception check at sight.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't roll higher.
Yep.
And about that time, would a 14 hit your droid?
11 armor class. So yeah.
You will take 6 points of damage.
He's dead. It's 1 hit point.
Nice. So, you're receiving this like live feed from the droid, and immediately just static, basically, as all of you hear a blaster rifle shot, just a single blaster rifle shot, and then you hear a bunch of shouting in Jawas, like excited shouting.
Jerry turns to Z and goes, "They're hostile."
Would I be able to hear the Jawas from where I am at now?
Yes. Can you speak Jawas?
Yes, I can.
Can I perceive where the blaster shot came from?
What was that, Jordan?
Can I perceive where the blaster shot came from?
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage, I think, because it's hearing based, I would say. So.
And can
I
we
think
get a
you get
map
advantage
of
for
like
that.
the dunes and all the surrounding dunes, really quick? Don't do that.
We actually do have a map in a minute whenever we get
Okay.
there if we want it,
Sick.
but
Sick.
not quite like that. You do hear. Sorry.
13.
So you were listening to Jawas, Forest.
Yes.
It's really just a bunch of cheers. Jawas is not a clear language to translate very easily, but what you understand of it is it's like just a bunch of cheering, like yips and yays
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Coyotes.
And then you hear like what the Jawa equivalent of the word treasure is.
Okay. Yeah.
That's about as much as you can get kind of through the sound and this far away. Jordan, I mean the shot emanated from the what did you roll on it?
13.
13. Yeah, the shot emanated from the barge.
Okay.
The barge. I don't know why I keep calling it a barge. The shot emanated from the barge, and it sounded like like a long blaster rifle. You're not sure like where in the barge, or if it was beside it or
Right.
on the ground. You're not sure exactly on that piece, but you can hear that it definitely was in like from that central area.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sneak up on the dune.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my God.
look at the other guys and go, okay, so we see the wreckage of a barge, which is probably not the Jawas ship, I'm assuming. Are we thinking? I'm thinking that there's another vehicle around here somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
or is this the Jawas barge that somehow got destroyed?
Who are you asking?
The guys, Samir and Nox.
Yeah.
I would imagine Tamir would know what the Jawa vehicle looks like. The
Yeah,
big
you would
one.
know what a sandcrawler looks
Yeah,
like.
the sandcrawler.
So this
Right.
isn't a standard sandcrawler.
So basically, yeah, Tamir, this is the asking. Tamir, is this their primary vehicle, or is there something else out there that we need to find? I don't want to engage them if this is just a
You
salvage.
you said it was about the size of a sandcrawler, right?
It's about the size of a sandcrawler, yes.
Yeah. I guess I start like hand signing to you because I figure we should be quiet, and then I realize that you don't understand me. So I will whisper to you, where there are a few Jawa, there's always more. But this ship of theirs is fairly large. Maybe their entire clan is there.
So if this is their primary vehicle, what destroyed this vehicle? And is it still in the area?
There's something out there.
Yeah.
I don't think we're alone with the Jawas.
Then should we stay here or should we leave and come back? If this is their primary ship, they're immobile, they're not going anywhere. If this is something that they attacked and are now scavenging from, where is their primary ship? And are we about to get fucked in the butthole?
If
I will say,
can you guys speak Jawa?
Nope.
No, sir.
from a cursory glance at the surrounding area, it looks like things have been intentionally placed in certain ways around the barge, as if like
they're pretending
tiles and
broken down.
no, I wouldn't say that far from what it doesn't look like they're trying to. It almost appears
Like they're on the
like
defense.
they're like they don't plan to move. This isn't like this is like storage for them in a way.
Oh, weird.
I don't know if that made it more confusing or less confusing.
Yeah,
but-
no,
It
that,
did.
that's
Yeah, more
yeah,
confusing.
yeah, that's
But
so
that doesn't
weird.
mean that it needs to be more clarified. This is just what we're seeing.
Yeah.
All right, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to send Jerry on one of the speeders to go around this area and see if he finds any other tracks or any indication of something else. I'm not convinced this is a wreck site.
I agree. If you would like, I could talk to the Jawa and get a feel of what's going on.
Okay, yeah. If you want to do that, then I'll send Jerry around, and then me and Nox can support you from this dune.
Is the is this wreckage surrounded by tall dunes
It is kind of in a it's kind of in a sort of a bowl
of
of dunes.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to, with my blaster rifle, get to near the top of a dune and scout out with my scope because I know that shot came from somewhere in the centralized area. So.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Go ahead and make a perception check first. Let's do that.
Natural 20.
Holy shit. Okay.
Plus 4.
You see that on the top of this barge, there is because it's an open top, because it's more like a pirate ship than it is like a spaceship.
Yeah.
You see a Jawa has basically a mounted sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it has a fully swingable like hard point built on top of this
Great.
ship, and you see it, and it's kind of looking around, scanning, and as you kind of looking for a second, you see a second one a little bit farther back on the ship, but still on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Same contraption of a sniper rifle spinning around, kind of scanning the area.
Got it. Are you next to me?
No.
Okay, you decided to
No,
go.
I would have stayed put on that dune to support you.
But that's what I'm saying. You're next to me on the dune.
Oh, yeah. I thought you moved. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm going to, as well as I possibly can, with using the sand, draw out like sort of the shape of the ship, and then make 2 little dots where I see the snipers at.
Okay. And with that map that he's doing, can I also perceive the turret? Do I need to make a check?
With the map, you're able to see it. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm also going to perceive the best I can. Anything else, like traps or whatever. These guys seem pretty wily. There might be traps in the dirt.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for that one.
Okay. Boy, 8. I use technology probably wouldn't do anything. Investigation, would that be something I could use?
Yeah, so 8, you're not, can't see much, kind of from where you're at, enough detail to really be able to determine if there's traps.
Okay.
But you do try and take a look. Doesn't seem to be trapped other than those two up top.
Okay. Got it.
And
All right. So what's the plan? Are we gonna?
well, Tamir said he was going in, so
Okay. Sounds good.
that's what I'm
Then
working on right now.
we'll.
I've got my eyes on these two snipers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tamir starts making his way to the Jawa barge. Is it wrecked? How was this thing looking?
Yeah, it's wrecked. It is a little bit sideways within the sand, but
Okay.
you can imagine probably the bottom deck, maybe even part of the second layer of the second bottom deck of this barge is under sand.
It's not going nowhere.
It looks destroyed and parts have fallen off. Part of the metal has been stripped in different places. So as you begin walking down the sand dune, immediately the two snipers up top turn towards you, and they don't fire, but they do, lock on. They see you, and are tracking you. Do you have any weapons in your hands, or are they just all kind of stowed?
I wouldn't imagine that Tuscans would ever leave their weapons, but I know that Tuscans and Jawas have some kind of like semi sort of neutral trade agreement for the most part.
Yes. So I'm just meaning, are they like on your back, or do you have any in your
Oh
hands?
yeah. My rifle is on my back. My axe is on my back. All my big stuff is on my back. But I have my chakram in my hand.
Okay.
Which is pretty
Okay.
typical.
So a few of them come outside. You can see a small kind of cutout that they've made in the side of the ship. You also see another place where there was likely a door that is now halfway buried in the sand. It doesn't seem like it would probably open very easily. These few Jawas climb, looks like about four in total climb out, and three of them have kind of weapons pointed towards you. Not like they're about to shoot, but just in like an in case kind
Kind of
of
like a
way.
defensive sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily pointed at you, as more they're just up, but like they may be holding them kind of down lower. And they look to be mostly blasters of some sort. And they're kind of doing the yipping and chanting that they do, but this time it's kind of like you translate it roughly to be Tuscan, is the word for Tuscan in Jawa.
I will at this point, if we are able to be heard, I shout out, I am looking to trade for some supplies.
Okay. A few of them, they kind of look at each other and they just look back and forth. Remind me, you don't speak, because there's a layer to Jawa'ese.
Right. It's scent and like sounds that can't be heard by other species that Jawa would have. So think like Elcor from
I
Mass
see.
Effect. Yeah, so I can speak the trade language, so I know essentially. Yeah, it's just kind of a
Okay,
lot more
so they
surface
can.
level. I can understand.
So yeah, this says that the trade language is a simplified variant that removes the use of scent. So I'm gonna say that they kind of turn towards each other, and there's some communication. It's hard for you to really pick up and understand what communication, but you can tell that they're communicating with each other. And then a moment later, the one who seems to be the primary one speaking to you responds, "What do you have to trade?"
Credits, possibly parts.
And then you see them kind of look at each other in more excitement and start to talk a little bit more quickly. And you can kind of hear like, "Ooh, what parts? Parts? What parts?" I imagine it like sometimes it sounds like the from Finding Nemo, the mine. It
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
that to you sometimes because you hear like parts. Like
Parts.
that's kind of how it translates. The main one turns to you again. Where parts?
I will only speak to your leader.
They kind of look around at each other this time again, not really saying anything that you can understand.
Us can get many parts. Perhaps we have more to trade. I need to talk to your leader for a large trade agreement.
They look at each other again, contemplating, and then one of them turns back towards you. "Wait, I get, leader." And then a moment later runs back into the hole. The others kind of are still they're a little bit confused and they're just looking at each other. A minute later, that same Jawa returns with another Jawa who, most Jawas look the same and can't really tell them apart. This one has what appears to be They're like typical brown cloak-esque type thing, but the left arm has been cut like a tank top, so there's no sleeve on the left
Yeah.
arm, and it is a fully cybernetic arm.
Oh damn. Okay.
And it kind of makes some weird sounds that you're not used to as it moves. And you notice that he kind of walks with his arm, because his arm's longer than any other appendages. That left arm is, so he like uses it to step and then drops his feet, and then steps and then drops his feet, as he's walking forward.
Okay. Okay. That feels very impractical, but okay.
And he turns towards you, and you hear, at first you think he's just speaking the Jawa trade language, but immediately you recognize, as you process, that he's using some sort of translation device and is speaking to you in very rough Tuscan. And he says, "Where parts be?"
I can get you more parts, but I think we can work out a deal. There is a settlement nearby that has parts. If you would trade for the parts that you stole recently, and then I will kind of like describe the speeder that the guy was talking about. We can get you more parts.
I think I know what you're doing, Forrest.
Hey man, just maybe double crossing people.
Make
Is
a
it, you know?
make a persuasion check.
Oh, I didn't think you were double crossing the guys who just decided to help. I thought you were gonna take the Jawas to that one dude that we met first. Dude, that shit would
Yeah,
be funny as fuck.
yeah,
That would be really funny.
Oof.
I like it.
yeah. Oh, nice.
A moment later, he responds, "I never." Sorry, I'm trying to think about how to translate that. "We know still."
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, wrong word. You found these parts that I'm describing. I know the noble Jawa people do not steal, especially from the Tuscan people.
Yes, we
But from
found.
the yes, yes. But from the other people, they don't matter, right?
We take.
Yes.
We
Yes.
know still.
Yes, right.
Very good.
Would you be able to help us?
Very good.
This is the most awkward conversation. I just
Seeing
wanna
as how
shoot
this
him.
is like getting him nowhere,
Yeah.
he said, "Take." I just say, "Take me to the parts."
And he looks at you for a moment and then leads you with his weird ass fucking walk, hop, skip thing, leads you to an area that you can see that they've basically put like multitude of parts of different, looks like mostly vehicles, like land vehicles, out in
Yeah.
this one stash. And you can make out there's about 2 different vehicles here that are probably 70% together, but have been scrapped for parts.
Okay.
Said
I
he's gonna
will kind
switch
of
back
like.
to the trade language.
Yeah.
These are parts.
I'm gonna switch to, I guess, basic and ask over my Vox speed. I don't remember what it's called. Comms. I don't know what the fuck it's called. And
Something.
ask
Yeah.
if and kind of just quickly describe what I'm looking at, and if this is what we're looking for. This is to Ed's character.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
is it?
your in-ear comm piece?
Yeah.
Can Ed see this?
Not
the
without
very
exposing himself.
Okay.
Right.
Because we're both sitting on that dude.
Yeah.
But he can describe it well enough to.
Yeah.
No,
It
tell him-
appears to be what you would, what you'd imagine
Yeah. It sounds
to
like
be
it.
the chip. You're not sure which one from the description that he gives you, because there are 2 there, but they both match kind of what you know of the speeder that is missing.
Okay. It sounds like what we're looking for. Yes.
Do
So
these
how?
work? Is what I will ask.
I believe so.
No, not.
I would
He's
have to.
asking the Jawas.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
They kind of look around to each other, and the cybernetic arm Jawa turns towards one of the other Jawas, and they have some kind of communication back and forth. Turns back towards you with small fix.
Humor nods, and he asks, "Would you be able to give these to me if I showed you where you can find more parts?
He turns back towards you. Depends how many parts.
Mini parts, big parts, small parts.
That's an awkward conversation. Go ahead and make another persuasion check. Let's see. Let's do it this way.
That's better.
Yes, we can do that.
If I showed one of your people where the parts are and I took them with me to this place, I think that you at night, I'm like starting to gesture and kind of like describe a scene in Tuscan hand talk as well, that you and your people at night could take as many parts as you needed. Would you be willing to send one of your people with me?
They kind of look towards each other again, having discussing something, and then turn back. 4 people.
4 people. I nod. Do you have transport? I walked here.
He speaks back. Transport is gone. We'll be back soon.
How long?
They kind of look around to each other. 2 days. They kind of nod back and forth.
Days. Would I be able to take these parts now and give you big parts in future?
They kind of look. You can see that they're very hesitant to that. Jawas kind of know the secrets of cheating people out of things. The leader shakes his head. No, we wait.
Okay. I tell these guys what happened and ask them what they think or what they want to do. At this point in time, I guess I was kind of sort of gathering kind of like, I guess, judging it like how strong their force was and how many men they had. Would I be
Yeah.
able to figure that out from where I am
Just
now?
go ahead and make a either insight or perception check, either one.
Okay. Oof. That sucks.
Yeah. From what you gather, I mean, you did gather that portion of their group are not here. You did gather that.
2 days to get back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take them 2 days to get back. Probably between 15 to 20 strong here, but you did notice that kind of halfway through talking, they did send, and Jordan, you would have noticed this too, kind of keeping sight over everything. They did have kind of a party.
I think I may have lagged out. Do you mind repeating that?
Sure. You did notice about halfway through, and so did Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, man?
Christ.
Yeah, I lagged out. Sorry about that, guys.
So much.
You're good. You
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, I'm back.
You did notice about halfway through, and Jordan did as well, that there are, they did send like a watch party of about, or not a watch, but like a hunting group or something, some group left. It was about 7 of them in the middle of you talking to them. And not towards you guys, but the kind of opposite direction.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So if so Jordan noticed, I guess I'll kind of say that as well to you guys, even because I just don't know if you know, but yeah.
Yeah. Noct will give out an acknowledging grunt.
An agreeable grunt.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I will then say Jawas are weak. If we kill them now, we can stay here and trap the other group that's coming and have all the parts.
Did you say you knew how many forces they had? I don't know if I heard that.
Yeah. I would have told you guys. Well, I don't know really. I don't really know. I know there's about 20.
Oh, okay.
And seven of them left, or 20 total now, and then 7 that will come back, so 27 total.
it was 20 total
And 7
before.
left. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up for it, guys. I'm not a big fan of Jawa.
Noct can't say anything, but he's ready to shoot these snipers. He's been ready the whole time.
Okay.
Noct
Okay.
uses his nail and draws a small Jawa stick figure, and then draws him stick figure with a gun, and then bullets shooting at it.
Yeah. or like Jawa and then cross his eyes out or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Cartoonish indication of death.
Yes.
Okay. So where are we? Can you show us on the map where we are?
Yeah.
roughly?
Yeah. Give me a minute. I will do that. So you guys are. Let me pull the miniatures. Don't always work. Okay. So Z and Noct, you guys are down here.
Okay.
This would be like the hill back here.
Yeah.
The crest of the hill. So we'll say that this is right here is.
Yeah.
The crest of the hill right there. And then
Easy.
here's Tamir. There's Tamir. Tamir would be back here next to one of the big piles. And whoever titled these assets is a bitch.
I know. Dude, I know. I love some of the names you told us. It's ridiculous.
I can't look up Jawa. Cloaked Scavenger. There we go.
Oh, probably because they don't have the right.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
And then can you do the 2 snipers?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Thank you.
So these are the 4 that are around.
So
Here,
before you guys start shooting, I actually want to try something.
Okay. That's fine.
then
I'm waiting
yeah.
on your signal.
Yeah.
If that helps.
be like right here.
My signal is probably me putting an axe into somebody's face.
Yeah.
But
Chopping someone in half. Yeah, like normal.
Yeah.
And then the watch party went up this way, just so you know.
Up which way?
North on this map.
Are we considering north, the top of the map?
Yes.
Okay.
Where do you want optics?
No, it's Jerry.
No, Jerry.
Jerry, because he did start the scout, he's going to be in cover on. I guess he would have been off to the left more.
Okay. Probably back over there. Cool. Okay. That works.
Like right
And then
in there,
there
I
would
guess.
be where?
Like right in here, I guess.
Cool. And then can everyone control theirs? This just always
yeah, I can.
If there's cover back in where Jerry's at, then that's where he'd be.
just gonna do this for ease.
Did Jerry ever find anything?
Did you make an investigation check with him? Or
No.
perception check?
No, I didn't want to
I'd make
interrupt
one.
you guys while you're doing your thing. Perception. 18.
He found some parts, like depending on if there's specific parts, but there's parts everywhere. Would likely find an old like vibro, like a small vibro blade
Okay.
as well.
All right, cool.
Were you gonna try something, for us?
I am going to demand that they trade us the parts now. But before I do that, I okay. No. Sorry. How am I getting into this? I cast the Fear Force power by just shouting a Tuscan kind of like war cry. And while they are disarmed, I will say, give me those damn parts now. Otherwise, I promise all of your Jawa guts will be painted on this ship.
Oh my god.
Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. So let's do a couple things here. So fear. So it'll be at the leader. It will make a saving throw real quick. Sweet, it fails. So go ahead and make a intimidation check with advantage. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
The leader kind of, you can sense a little bit of fear in him as you imbue your voice with this newfound power that you've come across. And not really intentionally, but out of like desperation of how to deal with the situation. And the leader turns towards you and is like, basically says, "Whoa, calm." And he kind of looks at his the other Jawa nearby who seem sort of confused, and he turns back towards you. You can take one of 2.
I take out my axe.
Okay.
I mean, are we good with one? I'm so sorry. This guy lost 2 or 1 chip? Because
He only
I
lost
thought
1.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to pull out? You pull out your axe.
Pull out my axe and I say, take me to the ships or to the speeders.
So he walks over. They were, he took you and showed them to you previously. So he walks back over to them. They still need fix. Does
this look like something we could haul away with the speeder?
It would slow you down quite a bit to haul away with a speeder, but you could do it.
I relay this to my party. If you guys want to shoot them, like I'm okay with that. If we want to cut these people apart, I'm okay with that.
I don't think they're going to let us just take it.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. All right.
And we're
Well-
not in a place where we can defend ourselves if they decide to jump us. Or
Right.
somehow get their other group back towards us. So we either leave or we take them out.
So do we take them out? Is that what we are agreeing on?
I don't know why
Yeah.
you rolled that.
Okay.
Where is the speeder itself?
It would be right there.
Okay. That's
Do
not
I
far.
have a set for that?
I think so.
Oh, it's not going to be called anything that makes sense, so I'm going to have to actually look through like the 300 assets. We'll use. Yeah, this isn't quite correct, but is what we're going to use. We're going to use.
Is that a
These would
penis?
be-
What the hell? Oh, yeah, close enough.
Close enough. There'd be like 2 of them
Gotcha.
right here.
And is that object in the way Or is it like
It's
buried?
no, because it's buried in the ground.
Okay, yeah.
Question for you: If I
Yes.
used my disarming attack, would I be able to
There we go.
disarm this man? Literally.
Oh my god.
Disarm. Yes, it would probably be penalty to your DC for that, so it'd be a little bit harder, like a +2 probably. But
Okay.
you could try it.
I'll attack on your signal.
We're going on your signal, dog. You're the one up there.
Okay. I just shout negotiations have failed, and I am going to try to attack this guy.
And Jerry will shoot. Jerry will shoot.
Okay,
We'll
go ahead and roll initiative real quick,
Okay.
and we'll do a surprise round. So you guys will
Um,
get your attacks off, but we'll just do it in order of initiative.
So how this works is, of the two rolls, it's the whoever rolled the worst. That's how we both go. 10.
You still go on the
Both of
same
us.
turn.
Same turn, but we just choose whoever's the worst. So if I'd rolled a 2, then that's what we'd go off of.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
that's rough, dude. What the fuck? Why
Yep.
would they give you
Yeah,
disadvantage like that?
That's
really
what
weird.
the rule says. That's what the rule says. It's balanced. I get it.
yeah.
And then this one is the leader. Let me mark it separately here so that it's clear. And then let's take a real quick break before we actually get started. So
Yeah, because
Right.
I can't remember if Jerry gets to attack now or
that
not.
way we can look up stuff. And
When does Dalton get here, by the way?
I don't know. He's driving
Maybe he can
back.
save us from this madness.
He come flying in on the fucking ship.
Nah, dude. We got this easy.
Yeah, my companion only gets 2 attacks at level 11, not 5.
Damn.
Yeah. So there's, like I was talking, there's a lot of advantages to this, but there's long-term disadvantages.
Cool. You guys can put in your initiative rolls. I think you can. If you can't, let me know.
I was able to
Okay.
on mine. Yeah.
How do you do that?
You just click on like next to your name. It's on the right where like the 0 is. Just click on that and just type it in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Under turn order.
What was yours? Oh, yeah, 12 and 10, so 10. Oh, cool. All right, and let's take a break.
We'll be back in a sec.
Is everyone back yet?
I'm here.
Sweet.
I don't know about the other 2, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that Tamir's got a really low initiative. Unless he didn't input his. But
No, he
a
did.
2? Oh, and 2 is his? Jesus.
Yep. But this is a surprise round, so
Oh, that's right. Okay, that should work
at
out.
least won't be of concern.
You did say like 10 minutes, right?
I actually didn't give a time, so
Oh, gotcha.
could be part of the issue. But that's all right. I'm not stressed about it.
Was
Dalton
Artemis
more time to show up.
That's true. Was Artemis the one that threw up?
Yeah.
You doing okay?
Yeah. It was random.
Oh.
She probably not a good thing, but she's always just randomly thrown up.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. No, Tutu will
The
do it
doctor's
once
like
in a while.
not stressed about it, so
Yeah, it may be something like Tutu will go out and eat grass and it gets caught in her
that's
throat.
part of
Yeah.
it that
Yeah.
harms us. So
And she's trying to cough it up because it's stuck in her throat or something.
It's like, oh,
That happens to my dog too.
Your dog, that sounds like a person.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
yeah.
He just demands attention.
Are you keeping that
He'll
dog?
talk to you in human speak. Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Is it your dog or is it somebody else's?
No, it's my dog. So I ended up fostering a dog for a bit for a friend. Her name was Jinx, but I was considering keeping her as well.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was a bit psycho. You know, just like went on like a murderous rampage. Like we could have like no local wildlife in the backyard without her killing it. She did not like other people. She did not like my family. She had a really hard time listening to anybody who wasn't me or the person who was fostering her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she ended up like trying to eat another dog. No, I'm sorry, I can't deal. Yeah,
That kind of
ended
dog
up
needs to be
saying
put
like,
down.
yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe under the right circumstances, somebody can do it.
Yeah,
But I think that they would
comfortable
need
with
like
it.
a professional dog trainer, or she should be on a farm, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean, in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere or something. I don't know, man. That dog
Well, then,
was kind of psycho
yeah.
though.
Well, then you got to think about that dog's quality of life, right? If it hates everybody and no one can get close to it, then it's always going to be alone.
Oh
Right.
yeah. No, I
So-
had that thing for close to 4 months. I was fostering it for that long, and then I ended up seeing her later, and like it was just so bizarre. I've never had this experience with the dog before. It was like she did not recognize me at all.
Hmm.
She growled, snapped, and that kind of thing. And I was like, "Whoa, this is fucking weird. I never experienced that with the dog."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
there's something wrong
weird.
with that dog. Something wrong with that. It could be blind. Maybe it has some eye issues.
It didn't look like it.
Seems
Definitely
to fuck
not.
up
Didn't have
other
any
animals
cataracts
pretty
or
well.
anything.
Like,
She was young. She could hunt cats, rabbits, birds, small birds. I don't think she had a sight problem.
I think she has
No,
a
I mean like
brain
facial
problem.
recognition.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Who knows?
Face blind.
Dog autism or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Surprise round.
So yeah, I'm looking after this dog now, and I'm also considering adopting him. But he's very energetic. He needs a lot of attention, a lot of care,
Right.
and I kind of don't have that much time
Right.
personally.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
You need a
Yeah.
chill dog.
Yep. Yeah.
When it's just gonna vibe, bro.
Bulldog. That's all I need, or a Great Dane.
Yeah.
All right. Surprise round. Forrest goes last.
Yay!
Yeah, so surprise round, so they're all surprised.
No.
Go through here to knocked. So we'll say this is all happening simultaneously. So it's knocked your shots with Forrest. All that'll be happening simultaneously, but you can go
Okay.
ahead and just go first for logistics here.
Okay. I'm gonna use both of my actions to shoot each one of the snipers.
Oh yeah, two attacks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So which one are you targeting first?
The one on the left first.
Okay.
Hold on. 13.
That just hits.
Fuck yeah. 1d8 plus 4. Oh fuck yeah. 12 damage. I maxed out.
Okay. He's gonna use evasion and take 6.
And then I'm going to shoot the
Oh.
other one.
He kind of dodges out of the way, but you do shoot through and hit part of his cloak that burns.
Okay. That is tough. I got a 2, so I'm guessing 10 or 6 or 8 doesn't hit. And then I'm going to go ahead and move back down the dune so they can't see me. I'm just going to say I'm off. I can't go off the map, so
Yeah.
well, I kind of can. And I'm going to move here. Yeah. And it won't be peaked up above the dune yet. I'll just still be right before the crest of it.
Right. And then did you say you were gonna take another attack?
I already did. I shot at
He
both
rolled a
of them.
2.
That's right. Sorry. I'm reading and trying to do that at the same time, trying to
Yeah.
multitask there. Okay. So that was both your attacks, no bonus action?
No.
Okay. And then you moved. Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Jerry, it's Jerry's turn.
Jerry and Z. So can I? So I'm going to do
Jerry and Z,
electromancer,
yep.
which is basically web, 20-foot cube. I don't want to hit Tamir, but I do want to hit at least 3 of the ones that he's with. Can I? Hold on a sec. Trying to figure out. Can I hit that area, or is that an entrance? What's going on there?
Ping it again.
Just in this area. I want to be basically 20 feet because it's a 20-foot cube. So I have to. If I don't want to hit him, I can only hit 3 of them.
Yeah, you could hit like there if you wanted, or
So
hit 3
that
too.
is going to determine because it's 60 feet. You said I could go here, so I got to be here. So I'm going to do, which is essentially Misty Step, translocation, bonus action, 30 feet. So he can move 30 feet, 30, and then he can move another 30. So the actual foot action. So yeah, he's going to move right there. Sorry. So bonus action, and then, okay, why can't I move? Can I move my guy? There we go. Going to be right there, and then he's going to use the electromesh, which is an action and a tech power, 60 feet. So he's going to place it where you pointed out. So he gets at least 3 of them.
So he gets 3 of them, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Concentration, that's his.
Yeah.
And then Gary, thing that Nox was already shooting at one of them. Gary is going to shoot the dude that actually took damage. This guy.
Okay.
Sorry. His blaster rifle. Gonna fire it. Oof. Or not. Okay, so 9. And he
Okay.
misses.
Yeah. So he's gonna take a shot with blast rifle. Doesn't make contact with anything. Hits a piece of metal and causes a little bit of shrapnel, but not enough to do any damage.
Okay.
Anything else for him?
Yeah, sorry. He would have done Ranger Quarry too, which is within 120 feet. He marked somebody for an extra 1d4
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, who's he marking?
Oh, that one he shot at. So the guy's a lucky bastard.
Cool. All right.
And that's it.
Both of your turns?
Yep.
You. Yeah, okay. All right, Tamir.
I'm attack the leader. Does anybody need any more movement?
No.
No. Okay. Gotcha.
So the real quick, the Electrometh, the reason I did it, they basically have a restrained creature has 4 load levels. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood what that was. My bad.
That's what the Electrometh does. Oh, sorry. They have to make a DC. Sorry. Strength check.
Oh, for the Ranger's Quarry?
No. For the Electrometh.
Got it.
Said that. Yeah, a creature restrained by this can. Hold on. Creature dex. My apologies, man.
You're good.
15 dex save.
So each need to make 15 dex. Got it.
Yeah. And if they don't save, then they are restrained.
Got it. Let me do the 3 checks real quick. They'll succeed on this one, fail on that one, and then the last one will be a fail as well.
Cool. So those two you
So-
have advantage on attack.
So these 2 are restrained. I will mark them with a web. One of them is the leader guy. Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you want to make your attack now, Forrest?
Yeah. I'll go to Nick. First, I will hex,
Okay.
and it is concentration.
Yes.
But then I will necrotic charge, attack him.
Okay.
So I will take 1d8 damage. Oh, that's fucking sucks.
Damn.
And then I will make the attack roll.
Okay.
Sorry, this is a lot of steps.
You're good.
Oof, and that one. That's rough. Does a 12 hit?
Well, you're attacking the
Main dude.
the main dudes. He's restrained,
Yeah.
so you would get advantage on that.
Mhm.
So that would be the
So it's a
28.
28 hit.
Yeah.
And then this will be this damage plus an additional d8 plus an additional d6 as well.
Holy shit. Okay.
So it's 18 plus
Oh,
/ roll.
Cut him in half.
1d8 plus 1d6 because hex is d6, right? And I hex his
Hex is
It seems like
D6.
you guys are going for dexterity, so hex is dexterity.
Hex dex. Okay.
Yeah, hex is d6, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And these are both necrotic damage. I don't know if they're resistant to that or not, but just a heads up.
Okay. Yeah. Appreciate that.
22 damage.
Okay. He is hurting.
I do have multi attack,
Okay.
and I will do it again.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Same damage. He's just gonna do the same damage.
Yeah. You just don't even roll.
I won't do the necrotic charge again. That was just so I can get my berserk style off,
Got it.
which let me double check what that does.
And chance what
Additional
happened?
damage equal to my strength modifier, which is 4. So this first roll is going to be. Sorry, let me make the 2-hit attack first. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for that first.
28 hits, and then that's 8 plus another 4, which would be 12. And does hex also apply to the second attack, or is it just the first one?
Both attacks.
Okay.
I believe.
I need to just make like a macro for this stuff, and then
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
super
15
easy.
damage.
Yeah, throw those macros in there, so we can actually that would be cool for us all to go through and make the macros for our common stuff now.
You can
Yeah.
actually build them in.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I do mine.
Oh, really? Okay,
Mhm.
that's pretty sweet.
You can do
need to add
2
buttons
damage
to the top. Okay. So total damage on that you said
15.
15 damage. Okay.
37.
Yep. You watch as it looks like the life kind of like disappears. The lights in his eyes kind of go down. So the normal, I believe, red that you can see of their eyes starts to dissipate and then comes back slowly. Almost
God,
as
he's a
if
zombie.
he died or something happened and then he kind of regained some vitality.
He's a droid. That'd be hilarious.
He has a pacemaker. He shocked his heart back
Oh
in.
my god.
Yeah. He's a cyborg. There we go.
So anything else on your turn there? You can move. I don't think you have anything else. Oh, you could action surge.
Yeah, sure. All
my
actions.
Let's do it.
And chance what happened to this guy is that little indicator?
Which one?
The one sniper.
He's taken damage from you, and then he's been Ranger's quarried by Ed.
Oh,
by,
that's what that is. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Was that your
So that's 9 plus 6 plus 4.
another
so
28? What the
19.
fuck is up with
Jesus.
your 17?
Yeah.
So that's 19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to fall to the ground, seemingly unconscious.
And then for my next multi-attack, I will attack the Jawa next to him, to the left.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 26 hits.
Jesus.
Yes.
And then I will move the hex to him. I should have done that before, but
Yeah.
bonus
Oh,
action.
that's right. You don't have another
Yeah.
bonus action, so.
Right. That's the end of
Is
my
it
turn.
if someone dies?
Question, actually. If the target drops to 0 before the power ends, you can use a bonus action on
On a
subsequent
subsequent.
turns. Yeah.
All right. So you'll have to wait till next turn to do that. But so you do 7. You said 7 damage or more?
It's I rolled a 1, so it's 7 damage to this guy in front of me.
Perfect. He will take 7 damage as you swing at him. So you're just chopping through him at this point.
And then I'll move here.
Perfect. All right. So now that they've been surprised, thoroughly surprised. Wait, what? I don't know why I did that. Okay. The one in front of you directly is going to. Oh, okay, cool. He's going to bonus action disengage.
He's restrained.
That's right. Does he get to make that check again?
Hold on. Sorry, I had it up. Okay,
You're fine.
restrained. Did it say could you restrain? Oh, he has to make a strength DC. And he
Each
has to
turn,
spend.
or
He has to spend his action to make a strength
Oh.
DC to break it.
What's the DC?
15.
He rolled a. But that is a total of 17 or 16, something like that. 16.
It's no longer restrained.
So he's no longer restrained, but that takes his action, you said? So then he'll bonus action disengage and walk right there. Be readying his rifle. Okay. It'll be the end of his turn. It is this one's turn. This one will. He's going to pull out a small dagger and take a stab at Mirror. That's natural 2, so that will fail. So he tries to pull out a small dagger and stab at you, and you just kind of slowly or easily dodge out of the way. Pretty much your legs dodge out of the way. Right, and then he will also bonus action disengage, seeing what's going on. And then this one is that one. So what can he do? I need you to Tamir to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I am excellent at those.
It was a saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use heads up, and when a friendly creature you can see or hear makes a saving throw, you can use your reaction and expend a superiority die, adding the number rolled to the save throw.
Okay.
I rolled a 4. If you wanted to save that.
Okay.
Does it say whether it happens before or after the original roll?
It literally just says I copy it 1-to-1, so what I
Oh.
just read is exactly what it is.
Cool. Love the lack of clarification. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can choose to not use it.
I have a
if you'd like.
D6, so
Yeah, it's not gonna make a difference.
Okay.
It's a 5. It would max it at 11 if you rolled a 6.
so fuck you, Tamir.
Sorry, man. I wish I rolled a little bit better for you.
Yeah, that was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Okay. You are considered paralyzed. There's a shockwave that kind of comes out of, not Emperor Palpatine style, but a shockwave comes off. You see a little gadget he's now holding in his left hand, and sends a wave over to you, and your body becomes kind of stiff and hard to move. That symbol. Knocked.
I'm gonna pop back up the dune. There we go. And take a shot at the one I had previously shot at. Nat 20.
I think I may have lagged out again.
That'll be on this.
You're good.
This guy.
I don't think anything happened that's 2.
He got paralyzed.
Oh, I thought he was there for that.
So nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay.
1d8.
This was on the same one?
Yeah, the one that has Ranger's Quarry or whatever on him.
Yeah.
I maxed out again. Holy shit. So 8. And then we're doing what? Times 2?
Per
Or
crit,
the-
yeah.
Okay. So that'll be 16. And then plus 4.
20.
And
He is holding onto the edge of life.
Hold on.
Is it? You guys are fucking tough.
Yeah, hold on.
I get another shot, right?
I do. I had something.
Can you check, do the Ranger Corps does it anything if it's allies, or is it only you?
No,
Yeah.
it's just me. It's just an
Okay.
extra 1d4, and then it's like what is that one that the ranger has? A hunter's mark.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's 1d4, and I have advantage on perception to find them and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so
cool.
I have maneuvering attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to maneuver one of your comrades into a more advantageous position. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and you choose a friendly creature you can see or hear. And that creature can use its reaction to move up to half of its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target of your attack. But no one's up there, so. I will go ahead and do that, and I'm
Do
gonna
the extra damage.
get that extra damage with the D6, and then I'm gonna move you, Ed, if you want to move.
No,
You don't want to move.
No.
That is tough. I got a 1.
I wish I could move right now.
so with that, one creature then here receives potent die. Oh, okay, never mind. I have the potent aptitude, but it's not a reaction. It's like the bardic inspiration. It's a D4
Yeah, it's the D4.
on my main character.
I mean, you can move if you want to move, Ed. This is like free movement right now, so.
Yeah, okay, I'll move. Just move me. Damn it! Come on, dang, I'll move right here.
Okay, and then it's just 1 extra damage. I rolled low.
Which is all you needed.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And then
Wait.
I will go ahead and use my second attack to shoot at the other one. I got an 11 base plus 6.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage for that
Okay.
one. And then.
He will also use evasion, take half, rounded up.
Not that one, that one. I'll pop back down the dune, go 1, 2, 3 to the D in droid, and I will also, as a bonus action, dash using cunning strategist.
Okay.
I'll be right here at the corner of the dune, and I'll still be just slightly below the crest.
Awesome.
So I'm just barely out of sight.
This guy is dead. Cool. For Jerry's turn, can I get everyone to make a dexterity saving throw?
Everyone.
Yes.
Oh lord.
Including all the Jawas. 2 natural 20s? What the
Dexterity saving throw. That's tough.
Nice.
Got a 9.
What did you get, Tamir?
For deck save, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
Good.
Hey,
No worries.
21.
Probably hit. Alright.
Jerry
So-
got a 10.
All of you feel the sand and ground beneath your feet begin to shake.
Yeah.
The sand starts to kind of create dust in the air, makes it a little harder to see. You hear what sounds like a giant sand fall. So like sand being poured. Imagine sand being poured from a, huge gargantuan bucket from the sky and hitting the ground. That's what it sounds like all around you. After a few 2 to 3 seconds, it kind of, I would say probably close to the full round, probably 6 seconds, it continues and then comes to pretty much a complete halt. So the sound stops, the shaking stops, but there's just this lingering dust in the air that now makes it a little harder to see.
Is the great dragon? No, I'm kidding. Would Tamir know what this is?
Make a lore check here with advantage.
Would I spot
Lore.
what this is? I don't know which way it's
What
coming
did you
from.
say? Noct would not know.
Okay.
Tamir would know. Yeah, Tamir would know of seismic disturbances, both seemingly naturally caused in recent times on Tatooine, and also of crate dragons that do cause some seismic disturbances as well.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
Jerry, it's your turn. Oh,
right.
and those of you who failed, so
What was the
Forrest and no, you succeeded. Did Jerry roll?
Yeah,
What was the roll for Jerry? I'm sorry, I
10.
just see yours.
10. Mine was 16.
Okay, so the 10 would fail and knocked you would fail.
Yeah.
So you both be knocked prone.
Okay, so just
That's
half
all.
movement to get back up.
Yeah.
So first things first, as a bonus action,
And it
Z
is
is
now. Sorry, one more thing. It is now
Mhm.
slightly. Vision is slightly obscured, so it'll be a disadvantage any attacks you have
of course.
that are ranged.
Damn.
Okay. Does that reduce range? Like if I have a spell I'm trying to use, does that reduce it?
No.
Okay. So I'll use Potent Aptitude as a bonus action to give that to Tamir.
Okay.
It's a D4 Bardic Inspiration, essentially. And then I will also use Translocate. Another creature you can see within range has its form shimmer in holographic configuration before collapsing. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be willing, and the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range, which is 90 feet. So basically, I'm moving Tamir 90 feet.
Okay. If he's willing.
I am willing.
Does it say random or your choice?
My choice of
Okay.
anything within sight within range of the spell, which is 90 feet. So I'm going to move him.
Where do you wanna? Just tell me. And I'll
Oh,
move.
right here.
Perfect.
Or here, wherever, how big that rock is. So
Yeah,
whatever.
probably best right there.
Okay, so that is, and then I'm going to move. Well, actually, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. I'm just going to move here. There seems to be more cover. Then Jared's going to stand up, and he is going to. You said disadvantage on attacks?
Yes.
Unranged. Okay, he's
Ranged
going to
attacks.
shoot anyway.
Yes.
He's going to move his ranges quarry to that guy,
Okay.
and then he's going to. So, if he has advantage on perception or wisdom, perception or survival checks to find the target while it's on the same planet or companion, can I use that to negate the disadvantage, or is that not? Could I?
What does it say?
Your
He can use.
companion has
Yeah.
advantage on wisdom perception or wisdom survival checks to find the target. Basically, hunting him down, tracking. Could I use that as a way to negate the disadvantage?
No, because
Okay.
those things would cause you to take an action just to focus
Got
on
it.
that. So that's the difference. Like if you wanted to take an action to focus on that, the next round, or if there's a second attack, then you could have that second attack be.
Okay.
Well, no, because you have to take the attack action to have to attack. So never mind on that.
Right.
I forgot how.
So let me. I just want to make sure. So let me. Hopefully, I roll high on both my rolls. 13 and a 16. Yay! 22 and a 19. And I assume that both of those hit.
Yeah.
So with the blaster rifle, we get that much damage, and then with the storming shot, which is an at-will power. Oops, I did that wrong. Sorry. Gets +1 electrical, or sorry, +5, and then one more 1d4 because I didn't add the quarry to it, or did I? Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
I was messing with this and forgot what I actually did. I didn't add the range of quarry to that. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Anyway, one more 1d4. Sorry.
No worries.
So another 4 on top of that. So 5, 6, that's 11, and then 15. And the storming shot is electrical, and he's shocked, and he can't take reaction.
Which one is it again that you're doing this to?
That guy.
Okay. I thought. Okay. Oh. Can't take reaction, so he can evade next turn. That's important to know. He is still alive. So the shot lands successfully. Part of it kind of hits the rifle that he's using that's mounted and throws some shrapnel in his face. And then the other one kind of, or the bullet goes through that and then hits his shoulder as well. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Perfect. It is his turn, and he will take a shot.
I tried to move to mirror where he couldn't be seen.
Yeah. Where? Where'd you put Jerry?
He's right here.
Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have the full visibility of the. He has
Oh.
range, but he's gonna be at disadvantage, anyways, because of the dust. So that would be a 17, 11 on the die. Yeah.
To hit Jerry, he has an armor class of 15.
Okay, and that will be rolled shit on the damage, so that's 5 damage.
Okay.
To Jerry.
Cool.
And that will be all of his turn. So that guy's dead. Tamir, at the end of your turn, you can make a wisdom save again. And now you can use the potent aptitude, which is an extra d4.
I cannot see anybody from the angle that I'm at. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I will kind of sort of just try to recover.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom save, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, plus 1d4.
Yes. 15. Or no, go ahead and roll. Okay. 13 is what you needed. You made it.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it is the
Okay.
end of your turn, but you are no longer paralyzed.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay. Then top of the round is this one. So this guy is gonna run and disappear inside here. Okay. And this one is going to back up here. She's gonna run around that way. That one is going to and take a shot where he can see, which is just Jerry.
At disadvantage, luckily.
Yep. And that will miss. That's a 10 with disadvantage. Bonus action dash. I'll just get him there. Okay. That's all he can do for the moment. That'll be the end of his turn. And then knocked.
I'll use half my movement to get up.
Yep.
And then go ahead and move 5, 10, 15. And then I'll bonus action dash 25, 30. And I don't think I won't do anything else. I'll just stay hidden behind the dune for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one's dead. I just want to pull him off to initiative. Jerry's turn.
All right, Jerry's gonna do the same thing. He's at disadvantage no matter who he shoots at, so he's gonna shoot at that guy again.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. So, see if I do this fucking thing right. All right, we're gonna try this.
Tough.
Yeah, did I do that? I didn't do that fucking right. Sorry.
That didn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
And that sucks. A natural 20 and a 3. All right, well that's it then. That's all he's got.
Can he move?
Yeah, but why?
So he doesn't die?
He's got a lot of hit points. I think he's all right. Yeah, he'll move here. And then that's his turn. And then Z is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to pop out. And he's only got a blaster pistol, 5 feet. So he's going to move. Oops. One more right here. And he's going to do, he doesn't have anything special. So he's just going to use his blaster pistol. Actually, he's then going to do cryo burst, which is a tech attack.
Nice.
Which is, yeah, good. So 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
All right, and that is 2d8 cold.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
I didn't set that up. It takes 11. 11 cold damage. And he's got one category of float.
One slow level. Okay.
Yeah, one float.
Perfect.
Till the start of my next turn.
That'll be enough to kill him.
Dang.
Oh, nice.
You take a shot, pretty much straight through. Yes. Yeah, he was already hit once. The left area of the chest.
Cool.
Right through. You hit the metal behind a little bit, and it sears into it.
Cool, that's it. That's all I've got.
Perfect. This guy is gonna run and hide. Actually, he would go. Gonna dash right there, as far as he can get. But he is down. You can't see this area
Mhm.
right here.
Right, but there's a
It's on a
doorway,
lower.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a doorway. It's actually multiple levels. This one and this one are not on the same level.
Got it. Makes
So
sense.
it's not clear here, but actually I'll just do this that way. And then you can't see him from here because that's there's a wall above him. He can't see you either.
Can't see shit with his dust.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so at this point you guys can't see anyone. Do you want to we can kind of move out of initiative order, or if you guys want to move up around, however you want to do it.
I'd like to move up around.
Yeah, I want to move to the edge of the entrance, just
Okay.
not quite at the entrance.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem.
Think Tamir do that. We're just free movement now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So then Jerry's going to move as close as he can, and then he's going to dart across, which I realize doesn't matter when we're out of turn base. But he's going to be on the other side of the doorway. And then Z is just going to move up behind him, as long as there's nothing openings here that he could get shot through. So he's going to be behind him. He's also going to take a second to see what this guy's got on him.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Noct is going to move up and climb up the side of the thing, up to about there.
13 on the investigation.
He finds a myriad of small individual wires and capacitors and yeah.
Okay.
Um
Useful, but it's
yeah, yeah. But nothing of major value. Is Nox did you say Nox gonna try and is gonna scale the
Yes.
barges that we put him there? Okay. And is Tamir doing anything?
Tamir is kind of like readying himself for a signal to just bust in here, kick down some doors.
Yeah, as soon as everyone's ready, Jerry's gonna just barge in.
Okay.
Actually, before that, he and Z are both gonna cast powers. Z is gonna give him motivator boost, which is eventually haste without the extraction. So his speed is increased. Target speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to his AC, so his AC is now 17, and then he has advantage on dexterity saving throws. And then Jerry is going to do his once per long rest of absorb energy, which is the power captures some of or incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for next melee attack. You have resistance to triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So
Okay.
yeah, so he's going to do that really quick, and then he's going to run in. And he's going to pull the vibroblade he just found, and he's going to run in. And as soon as he can get to somebody, he's going to wing at him.
Okay.
Oh, also he has Hunter's Quarry, so he can actually has advantage on finding them on that one guy that he's standing in front of.
I see. Okay. So the door seemingly is barricaded, and it's not really big enough for one of you to fit through.
Oh, the door we just try to come through over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was kind of letting you explain the full plan there. So the door you would have to climb through. Can you give me just a minute? I'm getting a call. I apologize.
I think I lagged out again. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chance was, I don't know if you caught it, but Chance was saying that he was letting us describe what we were doing, but the door here is barricaded and it's barely big enough. It might not be big enough for all of it, for both of us to get through. So it's probably
Oh, at
Jawa
the same
size.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
not
definitely did not hear that.
no, not at the same time at all, because it's probably Jawa size.
We don't have any detonators or anything like that, do we?
Nope. Just brute strength. Or if this map is accurate, we could probably climb up. Like our lizard friend did.
Okay. I apologize. So, yeah, so the door you doesn't look like you can get through right now, but you could probably try and scale, or you could try and like explode, cut your way through, something like that you guys are known to do. So it's up to you however you want to try and get in, but the door that the Jawas went through is not accessible.
Is it not accessible? So is it like a one piece of furniture that we could just pull aside or shove? Or is it like a large portion of stuff that would take us a minute?
It's a larger portion of things, but the issue really is that you're not going to be able to fit through.
Right. Okay, so Jerry's just gonna try climbing. He has
Would
double movement now, so
would I
Okay.
be able to, like, I don't know, shove the debris aside, or maybe
Yeah,
create
to
a
get a view through.
yeah.
If that's what you're trying to do. Yeah, you could do that. You could spend a few minutes doing that. Yes,
Okay.
you're able to move things around. You get to view through, and you see kind of a small. I mean, not that small, but a room that looks to be sort of just like a living room of sorts for the Jawas. It's kind of cluttered. They're not like couches or anything, but they're like comfortable like blankets spread out, and has been made into like a little seemingly like living family room of sorts. You don't see any Jawas from your view.
if
Hmm.
if Tamir gives him the chance, Jerry will try to stick his head in there because does have Ranger's Quarry, which gives him advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let that happen.
Let's see here. Companion advantage on any wisdom perception or wisdom survival check to find the target when it's on the same planet. It's not like see invisibility or anything, but he could find it maybe.
Yeah.
Should I do a perception check?
Sure. Go ahead and do a perception check. Advantage. 17. You can't see, but you can hear between the senses and hearing. You can tell that he's kind of back in a corner, closer to the front of the barge, hiding
Okay.
and in fear probably and waiting.
Okay. So Jerry's gonna start climbing. He has double movement, and Z's gonna say, "Tamir, you want me to get you up top there?"
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So then he's going to cast his last translocation or transposition. Translocation is the mystic, and that'll be my last bit of that. So you're now within 90 feet anywhere from me. It has to be where I can see though, so I couldn't put you inside unless.
I have some rope. Would I be able to drop it down for you guys?
You can do
Or
that.
Noct is up there.
Yeah, Nox up there.
Why not save your spell? Knock could drop us some rope, right?
That's true.
I mean, no. Are we communicating that?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
get us the rope knock?
Yes. Is that?
So you're able to drop rope for them. They can climb on up without much struggle.
I mean, I'm not over there, but because I use my full 60 feet from getting from the dune to up here.
Yeah, we're not in
Initiative order.
initiative order.
Okay. Where's
Yeah,
the
you're fine.
closest spot I could do that at? Because I know these stairs are going down, not up.
Yeah, right here.
Like right there. Okay.
Yeah, could drop it right there.
Okay.
What is this thing? Is it like tall?
That's like a trapdoor to go lower level.
Oh, okay. It's flat.
Different entrance.
And do I see this Jawa now, or has he moved?
No, because he's not. Let me make that more accurate too.
Yeah.
He's not there. Make both those gone there.
Tamir, get
Alright,
up
there you
here, brother.
So you get everyone up there.
Yeah, and I'll pull my rope back up.
Is anyone down there?
From what you can see at the moment, no. And as Tamir comes down to that level, he can see in the front is sort of like a kitchen area, and
making
there's a
some bread.
ladder to go down to what is likely, you can guess, is the second to lowest level. So you're on the third level right now. The top level, the open level, is the fourth one. So there's like 4 total.
Okay.
And you're on the third right now. You can see a ladder to get down to the second. You don't see anyone at the moment.
Okay. Jerry's gonna jump down the ladder wherever it's at. He will be
I-
behind.
Yeah, I'll follow Jerry.
You guys take the ladder down, and we will. Noct, are you following?
No, I'm gonna investigate this trapdoor.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Here we go. 11.
Okay. It appears to be locked from the other side. You might be able to open it either by brute force or kind of trying to manipulate it in some way.
Brute force, brute force.
Yeah, do you want
Rip
to try it?
off with hinges.
Just rip that shit off, dude. Yeah, let's try
You
it.
want to try it?
What is it?
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, or athletics is fine.
Athletics. Nat 20 plus 6.
Damn.
Yeah, so you rip it off of its hinges
Fuck yeah.
completely.
Do I see any of the hoes inside?
You see what looks to be sort of a straight shot down to the probably bottom level. There does appear to be a ladder that's about halfway up, but then it seems to have been taken off. So it's only about halfway up from the bottom to like the second or third level.
Can I take this body still up here, yeah?
Yes.
Can I take the body itself and throw it down there?
Sure. You just take and chunk the body down there. You hear it hit the ground.
Beautiful.
Nothing moves.
And then do I see like does anything from the body like scatter on the ground and hit like walls?
It hits like 2 walls, but the other space is open.
Open. Okay.
Like it opens up to the bottom level, it looks.
Yeah. I will crawl down the half. Actually, I won't crawl down the ladder itself. Is it just like a square and it had walls on 3 sides and the ladder?
Yeah.
Like typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladder going down. I'm gonna crawl down the wall itself, not the ladder, so that I'm able to peek my head around once I get to the edge. Because
Okay.
I clamber.
Yeah, so you're gonna climb down, kind of hold on, lock your claws into the wall,
Yeah.
and peek around. Make a perception check. In the meantime, Jerry's leading the charge down the ladder.
Yes.
Ladder.
Jerry.
So this is a second ladder, yeah. So Jerry passes into the second level, the second to the bottom level, level 2, and it looks to be probably originally the sleeping quarters on the ship, partially like a bunk bed sleeping quarters, and the other portion sort of like an armory. It looks like that has been stripped. There's no weapons on the gun racks or anything available. There's no ammo, it looks like, left at all. And in the corner, Jerry sees a Jawa that's kind of holding his hands up in a surrender motion.
Jerry runs over and slashes him with his sword.
Okay.
Oh my god. No survivors.
No witnesses. No survivors.
No man left behind
You're
whatsoever.
all going to Jawa heaven.
Oh my god, nice, dude.
Holy shit.
None of those
Jesus.
were a nat, so
Okay, go and roll damage.
that's only 6.
Okay, so he'll take that damage. I'll just say that actually with him surrendering, you would just be able to slash him down. You wouldn't even need to like roll damage. He would just die. Just slash him.
And this was his
Hold that
ranger's
thought.
quarry, right? This wasn't somebody else.
Yeah, that was the one with Ranger's Quarry.
Okay.
Hold that thought. My dog just puked again. Let's
okay,
take another
I'm
break
good.
real quick, so I can
Yeah.
clean that up, and then we'll pick this back up.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, she keeps throwing up and acting weird, so that's why I'm like
That's okay.
trying to put my attention, but she's I don't know what's wrong.
No problem.
We're playing Baldur's Gate after this?
Yeah, I'm down, but I would definitely need to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah,
For dinner
I'm
and stuff.
sure dinner will be ready by the time we're done. So,
Yeah,
and I have to vacuum my room. So,
nice.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, apologies, guys.
That's good. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Looks like she just ate grass.
Got it. I don't know where the other two are. Oh, they're there.
I'm here.
yeah, I'm here.
Wait.
I
All
never
right.
left.
So Z finds this surrendering Jawa, and
No, Jerry.
or Jerry, sorry. Jerry finds this. It's gonna take me a minute. The both of them. Jerry finds this surrendering Jawa. Doesn't spare Jawa any remorse.
Jerry's eyes just fucking go red.
Yeah, just
Mhm.
sees blood. Jawa
you killed
blood.
you killed my droid, buddy.
Right.
Exactly. Slashes him down completely. Knocked, you get to the bottom of the trapdoor ladder and look into what appears to be like a storage room, mostly. What did you roll on perception? Do you remember?
Dirty 23.
Sweet. So 23, you see mostly boxes. Over the top of one of the boxes, you see what appears to be a Jawa head kind of barely peeking out over the top of the box.
Jerry runs in and kills it.
Fucking Terminator here.
I know, dude. Is he gonna stop at the Jawas or?
Right.
Do we go too?
Yeah.
He just turns Sarah.
It's just a one Jawa.
Yeah.
Is there any cover before I get to that Jawa?
Yes, boxes for sure.
Okay. And how far feet wise would you say it is?
Probably about 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop down. And what dropping down would give me? What? Take off what? 5 feet? 10 feet?
Yeah, we'll say it's 20 feet from there.
And I'll move up to cover as close as I can get to him.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. So you can get behind cover. Are you trying to stealth?
No, I'm just in
Okay.
cover.
All right. So yeah, you're able to do so.
Well, actually, if we're technically in an initiative, I would be able to use my basic movement to get there and my bonus action dash to get to him.
Yeah, you could close the gap now if you wanted.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that and then fucking stab him
Okay.
or punch him.
He
'cause I have
also
my
does
stun
not
gauntlet.
really put up much of a fight. It appears that he was trying to parlay with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him to death.
Yeah. Okay. Taking him out. Claws out. Yeah.
Just tear him apart, dude. Noct is very prone to violence. He's like
feasting on the
literally
fucking
in
Jawa
his
when they get on
flaws
there.
is triggered to commit violence very easily. He's a fucking lizard. Like, come on.
Right, cold-blooded.
Yeah, he's.
I didn't realize we were playing an evil campaign.
Little do you know.
Hey,
Nothing evil about
hey,
killing
we're out in the
Jawas.
middle of the desert. No one's gonna know. You know what I mean? Like,
Tamir is
Right.
somehow the more neutral.
Paladin.
He's the moral compass.
he's like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, Z hasn't done anything terrible.
Oh, Tamir did start this, so
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
so he can't say he's.
Well, they
helped it.
started it by shooting his droid, by
True.
shooting Jerry's droid, so they're the aggressors.
Blame it on
Oh,
them, Ed. Blame it
Bro,
on them.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot about that point. Yeah, let's kill them all.
Yeah,
As if you needed any more reason.
yeah.
Right. Other than there's treasure and stuff.
Yeah.
So while he's doing that, is there a doorway into the compartment he's in? Because I assume we're on the same level.
You guys would drop one more level to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He's on the bottom level.
Okay. Then we'll keep it moving.
Yep. So you drop one more level, you get to large storage area where you see Noct just shredding the life from this Jawa on the ground behind some boxes. Kind of looks a little sus.
Well, kind of a blind eye to that, but me or Z and Jerry are going to look in the area for more Jawas. And if there's not any, then we'll turn to the group and start talking about our next plan of action.
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's Jerry.
Tough.
Can I make it for both or?
Just one.
Okay. So.
Doesn't appear to be any more Jawas though.
Okay.
Just boxes in here.
All right. Jerry's gonna keep patrolling, kind of looking around, poking around stuff.
Once
For whatever
Nox
reason.
is done with his lunch,
Mhm.
can he look what's in the boxes?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Solid 2, bro. This is
Sick.
stuff and things.
Yeah, I mean most of the boxes look to be probably on the ship when it crashed, possibly, or prior, and then now have been scavenged through already by the Jawas or some other parties. There's some rotten food within the boxes. It looks pretty scavenged through.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Nox just gonna shrug and move on.
All right, friends. We have. It looks like maybe one of the Jawas got away and might be going to alert that patrol is 7. So if we're gonna stay, we should probably set up a defense, or look at leaving. I'm for staying, and because I think we could take them out if they're trying to come at us in a defended position. But if we're gonna leave, we should do it quickly.
Would we be able to get more credits now that this Jawa ship has been cleared from the speed guy?
I
think
don't
so.
know.
So long as we continue to clear it out,
Right.
keep it defended.
Yeah, and then the other incident of the shaky ground and all the dust, who knows what that is. So there are advantages to staying. We could get more equipment off the hooking up taking what we can scavenge right now in the next few minutes off the bodies, and then hooking up the 2 speeders and getting out of here.
Tamir nods, and I will help best I can.
Okay. All right. Jerry's Dee's gonna send Jerry up top so he can kind of scout and look ahead from the direction that the Jawas left. And then that last guy, there was like a 5th dude who we never encountered, and he disappeared right about here. So I'm assuming he's heading to go find them. And then Z is going to find his way back out. And if no one else does it, he's going to scavenge the leader.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
see if he can fix them.
say, can I scavenge bodies and any
Yeah.
equipment around to see if there's anything? of
Yeah,
use?
so in general, let's just make if you're kind of looking around at different things, make investigation checks.
Yeah, if
Individually?
he's doing that, then
I'll just do a bulk one.
Z's not going to. He's just going to go
Okay.
straight to see if he can get one of these working.
Okay, that one. All this stuff just looks the same to me.
So, I mean, the good thing is that there isn't much just because of everything having already kind of been scavenged through at this point here.
Mhm.
I don't know if Forrest is disconnected again.
Yeah. Are you there, Forrest?
Yes, I think I may have
Okay.
lost connection again.
So we're scavenging the area. Z is looking at the ships to see. He ignored looking through anybody. He's going to see if he can get at least one of the ships running.
Okay.
And Noct was looking but didn't find anything. So I don't know if you want to do an investigation check or not. Let's see, because no one scavenged this body either.
Yeah, I would definitely like to at least search for any more of them that are tucked away, or maybe loot or find, search the bodies, I suppose.
Equipment,
Sure.
cash, yeah.
So go ahead and make an investigation check as well.
Thank you.
Awesome. And go ahead and make a technology check for Z.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
You're good. No worries.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's a 20.
27. You know that this would take probably, you being Z, Z knows this would likely take probably upwards of 50,000 credits and a team of 4 to 5 people to get this barge running again.
No, not the barge.
Oh.
The speeders.
The speeders.
Yeah.
So that's for the barge if you care. For the speeders,
sure.
to get that one running, you're looking at, you could probably do it within a couple hours if you want to start on it. You get it running. The parts are all here. They've just been scrapped, so you could get it put back together. You could do the other one as well with about the same amount of time, a couple more hours. So 2 hours
Right.
each, 4 hours total if you want to do both.
And that's if I had Jerry's help, because he's also, I converted him so he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would be counting kind of everyone pitching in a little bit where they can. Yeah.
All right, guys, this will take a couple hours to fix them. We could tow them, or we could wait and take out the other guys if they don't come back.
I would say we
Or
wait.
if they come back.
If you can get that done, I'm willing to guard easily.
Okay.
Keep an eye out up here.
I might be able to get one of them done within the next couple hours if they aren't back sooner. The other thing
We
is,
can haul the other extra one, right?
yeah, could we haul both of them? chance, or just one?
You could only haul one.
So we get one fixed,
Well-
haul one.
Yeah,
We-
yeah. If
we
you get one
should-
fixed, you could haul the other.
We should fix the
Okay.
one that isn't owned by the guy.
Do we know which one that is though? They're identical, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
they're
they're pretty
identical.
hard to tell the difference. There's not
Shit.
not real
Oh,
clear on
okay.
which one is owned.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay. Yeah, let's. It doesn't matter because even if we could tow one back, it doesn't matter.
And we can get cash from that guy from that one too.
Right.
Be like, here.
The
you
other side,
doubled it.
being on the more dark side of things. Sorry, Jordan, didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
But we could fix one, tow the other one away, and say we couldn't find it, but we killed all the Jawas for him. We could bring back a bunch of parts. We could keep both, is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, or we could make a deal with him too and be like, hey, we got one, let us fix up the other and
Mhm.
we'll keep
Okay.
it. And it's a totally mutual thing. Like, I don't
Mutually beneficial.
yeah, it's totally mutually beneficial in this case.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we might get credits for it too.
Okay, it works for me. With that in mind, then let me start working on this one. That, I mean, if they're both equally, then I'll work on one. This, like, since one's a rental, does it have like a sticker saying, Bob's Rental Company or anything on it?
No.
Anything that would identify it? Can I scan it, see if it's who it belongs to?
You could attempt to. You would have to like compare it against several like databases and stuff because these aren't the
Oh.
same. These aren't like tracked that like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can't like scan the VIN number and it'll pop up.
You could
with
you could give it
intergalactic,
a shot. Is what
an
I'm saying.
intergalactic
If you wanted
DMV.
to.
Okay, as long as it doesn't take more than a couple minutes, I'll do that. So
Yeah, just make a technology check.
okay, get that note there.
Not
20.
bad.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
30, 20.
It actually is owned by his Uncle Jerry and
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend a few minutes and like kind of track it back of like purchase records basically, and you're able to determine one of them looks like it was is owned by a guy from Tatooine who appears to be dead in most databases. And then
Interesting.
the other one looks to be owned by it was purchased by a company and not by an individual. So you could
Okay.
assume the company, but
Okay. Then I'll work on the one from the guy who appears to be dead. That's probably the better gamble. I'll work on that one. I'm also going to send Jerry to go get one of the speeders and bring it closer to us.
okay.
And I'll be on
Yep.
top of the barge scouting.
Jerry's going to go grab the vehicle, bring it back, and then get back on top. And I'll just work on one of them.
Okay.
Timmy,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I might actually grab the other speeder too.
Yeah, I figure we'll put them all right there. Did
Yeah.
you loot this guy?
Yeah. Yeah, I tried
okay.
to.
Yeah, you could take his arm.
Oh yeah.
I'll take his arm.
Sure. Maybe
Rip it off.
Total would like that.
I'll wear it like a belt.
Yeah,
Dude, you should just hit people with that fucking arm.
that'd be awesome.
It'd be hilarious.
Don't make me backhand you.
Like it's your own little glove. Slap people with it.
That's funny.
Gonna hit you with my baby arm. All right.
Hit you.
I'll
Yeah.
strong arm you.
Okay, cool. And then that's something I could class into as well as the cyborg one. I forget what it's called, but
Mhm.
then I could attach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Tamir a third arm.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, hell yeah, we're building the character that I had for Spire again.
Sweet. All right. You're able to finalize putting the speeder back together. Doesn't take much effort at all from you. Just a little bit of work and a little bit of time. That's really all. About 2 hours later, you've completed it.
Do I need to make like 500 perception checks?
No, you can just take time to look through. There's not, or take time to scout. Just do one perception check for that.
Oh.
For kind of being a guard, being a lookout.
Oh, you dirty bitch. It was about to be 17 and then it just barely rolled to 3.
Ooh.
But I have, hold on. Where the fuck is my mouse? There it is. 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Okay. So you don't see much. About halfway through all of this happening, though, that familiar ground shaking returns and kind of messes you up. Z in the middle of trying to connect some wires internally, but after a moment it subsides.
Is our visibility reduced?
Slightly, yes.
Do either of you, can you build traps or anything?
Build what?
Traps.
Like arts and crafts?
I
Rap.
built my character for one thing, and that is to bonk hard, dude.
Same, like
The Church of Bonk.
my dude shoot hard and punch hard, like
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, man. I did not build a utility character. I assumed that you were the utility guy.
No, I mean it's just you can either have a security kit or you can just have it's a feat that you can get to where you can just set up traps as a class skill.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah,
gotcha.
there's different ways to do it. There's a tech power. There's using security tools, or there's a feat I think that allows you to do traps.
Well, as a Trandoshan, would I know how to make traps?
Hmm.
Considering that's kind of our bread and butter?
It doesn't really give it to you, does it? That's kind of weird.
No.
No, it doesn't.
I would say you
Like
would have a little bit of extra.
I can make like
skill at it.
rough traps
Yeah.
Like you probably know how to build a pipe bomb or something.
Yeah.
or like a tripwire or something, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably more that you are skilled at making traps for like game.
Yeah, like being in the
game more than
jungle or
anything.
the forest or
Yeah.
So-
Like you're able to use nature to do that, but you're not familiar with the desert environment.
Right.
This is not comfortable for you whatsoever. You want to go home and moisturize?
I know, for real. This place sucks. How the fuck do you live out here, Tamir?
The daily life is struggle, but that's what makes it beautiful.
Give me a beach anytime.
So a trapper's kit is a tool that you can pick up,
Mhm.
which allows
Yeah.
you to make traps. It does. This is one of those that doesn't give you a lot of detail on
Detail.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see it on my screen. It's kind of not very good, but yeah,
Surprise.
I keep forgetting that you stream, dude.
because I can.
Your monitor's fucking massive.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
It makes it so hard to read though when he's streaming because it's like
Oh, is it too big?
such a weird resolution. Even
Yeah.
I have an ultra wide and it still like comes out as a weird resolution because of how big your screen is.
Yeah. I could probably change the resolution on the stream if that would fix that.
I don't know if you would be able to actually change the scaling though. Like you'd be able to change it down to like 720, but like the
Oh,
ultra
yeah.
whatever you have equivalent of 720.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. It's an ultra. It's as big as you can
Boy.
get. It's a 49-inch.
Damn.
I would be squinting all day long. Can't see that shit.
Oh, I can. The problem is it's like sitting too close to a movie screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to work on that so you guys, because the whole point of me doing that is practicing. So if I do ever decide to stream, then I know what's going on. So
Right.
Yeah.
I need to get my
I
other
would
monitor
definitely
back up.
not ever recommend streaming on that monitor,
Mm-mm.
Okay.
just to be honest with you.
I'll have to get
Like
another one.
ultra wide's even kind of a risky move, and yours is bigger than ultra wide, so
Yeah.
It's ridiculous wide.
yeah, mega wide.
I mean, you could like manually set the resolution for some games and then have them in like borderless window mode and then
Yeah.
stream just the window. But like, I don't know, man.
Why?
That's just like an extra step. Yeah, exactly.
So short. How long is a short rest?
Is an hour.
Okay, so with the security kit, which Jerry doesn't have, never mind. Okay, the only character who can create a set trap is working on something else. So.
I got a
Doesn't
gaming
matter.
kit if y'all want to sit here and play dice. Like that's it.
Right? Gamble your way out of trouble.
Yeah.
So, oh, go ahead.
Are you trying to like booby trap this so that when they come back, they just like blow themselves up? Or
No, I was thinking further ahead because I'm assuming that they're going to be coming from up here, where they kind of left from.
Yeah.
And that way, we would just put traps out there, just one or two, or where the most likely cover would be. But I don't think it matters, honestly.
Oh, I thought
Game-wise,
you wanted to
and,
trap the barge itself.
that would be fun too.
Just have like very rudimentary rough traps, spikes and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Just for when they enter, because we don't. I mean, I'm scouting, but obviously my perception was god awful, and someone could have snuck in. I don't know.
Right. Well, that's what Jerry was doing too. He did a first three walkthrough and didn't see anything either.
Right. But you said Jerry at one point went and got the thing, so
Right.
it could happen at any time.
Could have been. All right then. Yeah, Jerry's just up here then because he can't really do anything.
Okay.
Or actually, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there for simplicity's sake. I'm gonna overcomplicate it, and we'll spend 20 minutes talking about it.
Yeah.
Working on the scooter, scouting for the bad guys.
Yeah.
Did these guys? Did these sniper types that were up here? Did they have scoped rifles, or were they just standard
Their
sniper?
rifles are mounted onto the barge, but you could pull them off.
Oh, okay. Are they better than blaster rifles, or
No, they're basically a blaster sniper rifle.
Yeah, they're just
Oh,
mounted.
do they have a scope on them that I can mount
Yeah.
on my blaster rifle?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, Jerry will do that.
it's pretty sweet. Nice.
Yeah, you could take
So-
the time to
Yeah, would
So if
the
he-
pull those off.
would the secondary sniper's scope be better than my current blaster rifle scope?
No.
Or
No.
this is the same? Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, if it's a blaster rifle with a scope on it, then yeah, he'll switch to it so he can see further. I assume that's the advantage of it.
Yeah.
Get more range out of your rifle. Is that what the scope does?
You're the one
Yeah.
who's in the military. I mean,
No, I mean in the game, dude. I'm fully aware of what real life scopes do.
You sure about that?
are you sure
Yes.
about that?
I've owned a couple guns with scopes on them.
Crazy. Perfect. So you spend time finishing up working on the speeder.
Yep.
You do some scouting, Noct. You don't see anything major happen as you're scouting out, other than another kind of shaking of the ground and dust rising, like happened earlier. Tamir, you help out, I assume, and also do some more investigating. You could probably find total between Noct and Tamir looking about 40 physical credits total.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Jawas are efficient.
These were some broke ass Jawas, dude.
No, they take it. They took everything. That giant vehicle is probably took off. These guys were like the remaining skeleton crew.
Right.
That now makes me believe that yes, this is a skeleton crew, and the main Jawa force is north.
Yeah.
Or wherever they disappeared to.
Well, that was only 7 of them, right? The ones who were with you, who left while you were talking to the other guy. That was 7, but then there were like 20 more or something, we assume, in the main vehicle. So
Well, we didn't kill 20, that's for sure. I mean, they're still in there somewhere. We
Yeah.
gotta smoke them out.
you mean inside this vehicle?
Yeah. There's
No,
20
no,
of
no, no.
them.
No. They have another vehicle. This was a wreck that they were scavenging, and they left. So they left behind like 12 or 13, and then the main force was in their own vehicle 2 days away doing something else. They were going to come back for these guys after they finished ripping it apart. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I think as soon as we're done with this speeder, we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, and get it hooked up, we should get the hell out of here.
If we can get that one working, then we can just tow the other one.
Yep.
Sweet.
And
We'll go ahead and
Can leave.
go for it.
Oh, I was going to say, as he's talking to these guys as he's working on it, I think what we should do is we should use the 2 speeders we have to tow the wrecked one back. That way, if he decides, oh, well, the fixed one is mine, and tries to screw with us, then we just have the fixed one. We'll take that straight to our ship, and we'll load it on the ship, and then we'll tow the broken one back with the other 2 speeders that we have rented.
Noct gives you a thumbs up as he's walking by.
Yeah. That way, if he's like, oh, this isn't mine, I'll be like, well, this is what we found. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
And with that said, we transition to us pulling the speeder away.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna probably do that
Yeah.
next week. I'm gonna jump off so I can go deal with my dog at this point because I don't know.
What's going on with her? Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, this is fun.
So apologize.
Level
It's all
6?
good, man.
Off and on and
Oh, wait, hold
trying
on.
to figure out what's going on.
Let me do my roll 20-sided dice, see if we level up or
Oh yeah.
lose
Oh
a level.
yeah.
You guys want to?
Yeah.
All right, everyone has
Do
to
it.
say yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Jordan, do it? Okay.
Do it.
Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, are you fucking serious?
Holy crap!
Are you
dude.
Level
fucking
6
kidding
go.
me?
Oh, dude.
Dude, that's a fucking miracle compared to all the other rolls you've done.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
Level 6.
That is fucking wild.
Fucking Chance is like, God damn it.
I know. It's like, shit, I wasn't ready for this.
All
I
right,
hope they
level
forgot.
6.
That's sick.
Let's
dude.
fucking go, dude.
That's funny
Thank
as
you,
shit,
Chance.
actually.
I appreciate it.
Everyone agreed. So.
That's fun as hell.
Mm-hmm. Well, because we haven't done it the past few weeks. I'm like, oh, we should do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Gamble a little bit. Cool.
All right, I'll
Well, thank you,
upgrade
Chance.
my character.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.